Yeah, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been on another wave. About to blast off for days. Damn, they don't even know my face. What the fuck she even saw my face? Know my whole story before she even talked to me. Feel like I'm a superstar when you walk to me. Everybody wanna know my name. Remember when they come pronounce my name? Ayy, gang, gang on the gang. I could put it on the set, I could put it on the change. Change. When you see me, know it changed. But they proud of the person I became. They admire how I go. What they admire got me go. I'm faded like a kaleidoscope. When I see it through my scope, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear.
Taking flight, moving fast, going off like a drone. When I strike, going home, getting it in. With my friends, drinking liquor, smoking dank. Break it down like a swisher fucked up. All the time, she on my mind, love that ass, love that booty. The way she grind, way she shine, like a diamond. Rare stone, see that bitch, know I gotta take her home, hit her twice in the afternoon. Tell her wake up, she gon' be coming soon. And then I kick her out and send her back to you. And then you're still like, damn, but what am I to do? And then she hit me up, but now I got a bitch. I told that bitch I don't want her, yeah, I'm feeling rich. But off of love though, used to for hella hoes. And now I'm getting stock, you know how this goes. I'm getting checks, about $1. Checks make them holler, bitches wanna swallow. They driving Impalas, Fords too, talking about they superstars. How you a superstar with a boot on your car?
I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. Yeah, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been on another wave. About to blast off for days. Damn, they don't even know my face. What the fuck she even saw my face? Know my whole story before she even talked to me. Feel like I'm a superstar when you walk to me. Everybody wanna know my name. Remember when they come pronounce my name? Ayy, gang, gang on the gang. I could put it on the set, I could put it on the change. Change. When you see me, know it changed. But they proud of the person I became. They admire how I go. What they admire got me go. I'm faded like a kaleidoscope. When I see it through my scope, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear.
Hear it a little bit, but it's fine. We'll be alright.
Hit intro.
Alright, cool.
So there's a minute.
Alright, cool. I can't hear the music though. Music sound bad though. Or turn channel 3 up.
Channel 3 up?
Yeah.
Hear better?
Huh?
Super water cups.
I forgot the cups.
That's all. Just get.
This one?
Just get,
I think all these up.
Just get the
okay.
non-glass ones.
Okay.
30 seconds. Good? You hear it now?
Cool.
You hear the music now?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
No.
20 seconds.
Oh.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. We are here. We are here, man. We are definitely here. Finally here. You hear a buzz? Okay, all right. That means some of the mic cord is on something. So sorry. We're gonna get this little technical snafu sorted out in a second. Actually, just cut the camera off Patty real
God
quick.
damn,
Boy. Let's
I
cut the
didn't even
camera off
curse
Patty.
like that.
Just cut the camera off Patty, bro. Just cut the camera off Patty. Just talk Patty.
Yeah, anyway, so what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Great to have y'all back. Second year in a row that we've done this, as far as streaming through the finals. Great to have you with us. The homie T is here. We'll be walking on camera soon. I need some alcohol. I also, yeah, man, Buck Suns. I think it's just like I said, last year we did this different location. This year we're doing this different location. I think it's cool. The fact we have different teams in the finals. The Bucks have been there since I think 73. The Suns have been there since 93. And then before then it was Celtics Suns. I think it was like 76 if I'm not mistaken, maybe it was. In which they had one of the greatest final games of all time. You young bucks, if you don't know nothing about that, go look up the double overtime. Okay, Giannis. Go look up the double overtime game between the Bucks and Suns in like 70. I think it was 76, maybe 77. Go look that up. But yeah, we here right now. Here right now, like I said, Suns Bucks. 24-22, still in the first quarter. I don't know what they did to Giannis' knee. Giannis' knee looks fine. Thank you. Sir? Guess I don't know what they did to Giannis' knee, but Giannis' knee looks fine. Hopefully it stays that way the entire series. I'm excited though. Like I said, both these teams are competing at a very, very high level. In many ways, especially for Jevin, obviously his game one. Sarge limping off the court. I don't know what's wrong with Sarge. I'm shouldn't have stepped on somebody's ankles probably. Cause he just slight limping. He ain't about to like fall out. He's walking a little bit. Sorry. But yeah. Nah, he's gonna see a lot of them. We're probably gonna take up something like that. I don't know.
Alright. It shouldn't be no more buzz. But yeah. Alright, cool. So we here, we back. Sorry. Had to make sure they got fixed. So sorry, limping. They holding him man up.
Probably just an ankle.
Yeah. I mean that's not good for them. Their rotation does not really go very, very deep in terms of their front court. So it's gonna be
I
interesting.
definitely use no table. My bad.
That's fine. Leo, if I can have it. You can grab the table out the office. I believe you did. But anyway, Giannis does look like his normal
Well,
self.
we can do that. Yo, Lee, never mind.
No, it's fine because he gonna have to reach that. It's fine. Bring the table. But shout out to campaign, man. Once an eyesore on Chicago Bulls fans basketball. Now NBA finalists.
Now a real basketball player in general. He was
Actually, sorry, please. What you say, T?
I said now he's like actually an NBA player for real. He didn't seem like that before.
I mean, yeah,
He's like a different person.
He was a G leaguer back then. He was a G leaguer trying to work his way up, and I give him credit. He worked his way up. He did his thing.
And he was a lottery pick. Yeah.
Huh?
He was a lottery pick. Yeah.
He was just trash. It's okay. He's not trash no more, so it's all good.
I feel like his IQ just got better.
Giannis
Like,
was
yeah.
trying, to be honest, which is nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how you just hit
Like
it
he,
from
I
high
don't think he exploded as high as he usually is, but it's still higher than most people.
No, the Greek guys came down and they were like, all right, this is the moment.
Fix this shit up. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did. I was Googling like when I went in the other room, hyperextension and what could happen with hyperextension. I guess also about doing hella yoga. Like you do hella. I think if I read right, do hella yoga. You get a hyperextension, do a whole bunch of yoga. Cause really it's just you stretch the muscles out too far. So you just want to make sure that like, and also you gotta like strengthen up your like quads and the other muscles around it so that your shit ain't wobbly.
Good pass. Good pass. Giannis with the pass to Compton. Bucks are up. I'm sorry. They're down 28-26. My bad. I didn't say up.
But
But I will say this for the Suns. This is a game for them that can be scary. Because if you lose this game, I think all the pressure is on the game too. And if you lose, and you can they can mess around. This could be. I think this series is going to go 6 or 7. But I can very easily see the Suns get swept if they lose the first game. Like this game to me is a must-win game. Thoughts?
I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I think if everyone continues to be healthy as it stands, I think it's going to be a 6-game series for sure. Either way at this point, but I also think it does depend on who wins game 1. That has the momentum there.
I honestly haven't thought about this series at all to keep all the way to you.
So I mean, we're here right now.
I'm just actually enjoying seeing something new. Like I actually really haven't actually thought of it. He played all the full first quarter. But I actually haven't really thought about the series. Yeah, I haven't thought about the series at all. I just like am enjoying something new. I don't even think I watched the Bucks Suns game like when they matched up.
Yeah.
I don't remember that game being nationally televised.
Probably wasn't.
I don't think I watched that game. You know, so like I don't actually know what to think about Bucks Suns. I'm like I said, I'm just enjoying the fact that it's kind of like a new era in basketball. I'm enjoying the fact that CP3 as an older guy has a chance to get his first ring, but even get to the finals for CP3, I think is just for all he's been through in the league and just the sweat hours he's put in, through the league. Like CP was my favorite guy since he came in. Really, like I remember the McDonald's game he was in. I remember him at Wake Forest. I keep thinking that my YouTube TV is tweaking because of YouTube TV commercials. But like I remember just him coming in Wake Forest, like watching Wake Forest, getting drafted when AI got traded from the Sixers. Like I always like guards because that's why I'm like, man, I'm not tall, so I always like point guards. And CP was the next guy I looked at, like he that guy. Like I used to always play NBA 2K and like play with the Hornets and like build up the Hornets and stuff like that. So I think it's cool for CP. For Devin, I think it's super cool. For Aiden, who's been playing great, it's cool. For Middleton, I had even a game that he had in Game 6 against Atlanta. I think he scored 21 in the third quarter. I think it was something like that.
20 in the fourth.
Yeah, it was like 20. No, it's third. Yeah, I think he's like 21 in the third quarter. Like he was just for him having that moment. Just the Bucks in general, just was like, nah, we going to the finals today. Like y'all was at another parts that we had over the weekend, but I had over the weekend at all the Hunters came too. We were just sitting there. And I just kept yelling like, we going to the finals tonight. Cause like you can just see like now we not going, bro. Like this is the end of tonight. We going to the finals. Ain't no game 7. We getting y'all out the paint. We finna get some rest. And we gonna holler at y'all in Phoenix. So yeah, I haven't really thought about this series. I wasn't the first quarter has been exciting. It's been exciting.
Back and forth.
It's been back and forth.
I think you see a little bit of Bud's coaching brilliance. Like immediately going to post ups with Brooke, which Lee said right before we started shooting post Brooke up. And I was like, I don't know if he's gonna do that. And then literally it was a Brooke post up. I think I just saw him get to the block 2 or 3 times. Go ahead.
Nah, but I mean, but also I think Brooks' performance in Game 6, then game 5, in which he had 30 points I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Game 5, I think Brooks' performance in Game 5 is one of the reasons that he's getting so many post ups. Bro, what your mic? You need a stand?
I mean, yeah, he did, but he needed a little piece for the stand. But, is another one here?
Stand?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just hold it.
I actually don't know.
Just pick the mic up.
It might be.
It works the same. Yeah, not that. Don't do that.
It might be one in the.
Mute.
It might be one in the.
I hear some buzzing. No, you probably have the headphone thing. You just gotta unplug the mic. mic that's in there. Just unplug it. It's on the headphone cord.
But yeah, no, like I said, I haven't really sat down and gave this finals much thought personally. But I'm kind of happy I haven't. Watching it just a fan. Like all my analysis of this playoffs has been complete. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Been completely wrong. So I just went just watching it just a fan.
I've been right for the most part. Minus, I thought that Denver would beat the Suns and get to the
Not
finals.
been right for the most part.
I had,
How?
because I picked the Bucks to get to the finals.
I did too.
So what?
I picked the Clippers though. I picked the Bucks Clippers. I was wrong. I didn't know Kawhi was gonna get hurt, but I was wrong.
Yeah. I honestly thought that the Suns would beat the Nuggets, and they.
You mean the Nuggets?
I'm sorry. I thought the Nuggets would beat the Suns. And it didn't happen.
I thought the Lakers would beat the Suns because I thought AD would be not as ill as he was.
Because I still honestly would have took the Nuggets over the Clippers in the last series, based off what I saw last year, and based off they have no one to guard Jokic, especially if Kawhi's hurt.
Yeah, but Jamal wasn't.
It don't matter. They don't have anyone to guard Jokic.
But Jamal gave him a different element.
Reggie Jackson and Terrence Mann were making like tremendous differences in strides.
Reggie Jackson. I mean,
What's going on? You hear something?
Can you?
I hear.
yeah, I
something.
do. But
It is what it is.
yeah, Reggie, the performance that he had in just these playoffs, I think it just goes to, even just seeing him after the game, was it 6 when he cried? Like, he was like, yo, thank you guys for saving me. But also, Reggie is a guy who got a match before. So obviously, Reggie was a guy.
From the Pistons, though.
It doesn't matter. Still, he got a max contract. There's a lot of people in the NBA who don't get max contracts. So obviously, somebody thought Reggie Jackson could really play basketball at one point in time. Yeah. So this is what you maybe thought. We also got to remember, going back to Reggie Jackson, when he got traded from OKC. Remember when Russ got hurt and Reggie started balling in OKC, and then Russ came back and he got traded because I think it was his 4th year, and they weren't gonna extend him for the money that they wanted to extend him for, and he got a max. But the way he was hooping, you can understand why he wanted that. He kind of deserved it. At that moment in time. Again, do I think that, what the hell was that?
Yeah, that was an awkward move.
Hell no, Jeff T. Okay, what's going on now? By the way, has 2015 Jeff T just popped back up?
No, I just think that he's Bud's guy, so he knows what Bud wants.
You raised a great point.
And in the last series, you wasn't necessarily best to use him until you literally was down a playmaker, which is all he basically can do.
No, he can score.
No, yeah, but he's a playmaker first, though. To me, he's a playmaker that can score. And the problem is he's always trying to be more of a scorer than a playmaker. When Giannis goes down there,
Oh my
boy,
God.
Aiden took off to the free throw line. Man, that might have been one of the greatest dunks I've ever seen in my life.
I thought,
He tried to space that man.
thought he was going to rise up. By the way, also, can we talk about the last time I finished in the finals? The most underrated thing about the last Paxson shot is how quick Horace Grant got rid of the damn ball. Horace Grant wanted no parts of that basketball, bro. No. First of all, they were down 1. So Horace could have taken it strong to the rim. Horace wanted no parts of that basketball, dog. And if you go back and watch that series, Horace was very bad from games 3 to 5. Horace was not good. That man wanted no parts of that basketball.
He got that big assist.
0.
Tell him we'll be right back.
At least.
Just tell him we'll be right back. Say we'll be right back, Jay.
Yo, we'll be right back. We have some technical difficulties. We'll be right back. Yo, what did he do to his shit? She's sorry. What the hell he just do? Gee, what?
Where's the other one of these at?
Gee, what did he just do? of the mic cord?
I have enough fucking right there.
You get one from
No, it's not the mic cord. Where'd you get that cord? It has one of those. I can find that. Okay. Just plug that in over there. No, from there. Plug that in over there. All right, talk.
I'll be back.
Do we sound good now? Let me know. Let me know out there if y'all watching. Sorry. Let me know if we
Did they
sound.
hear the buzzer?
They said that the audio was only coming through one mic. So let me know if the audio is still messed up. If it's not messed up no more, then we should be good. Sorry about that, fans. Y'all know it's hard to run the boards, huh? They said, yeah, it's good now. All right, cool. Yeah, I think when you unplug something in the back, you didn't plug the mic all the way in, so it was acted up. All right, cool. Sorry about that, fans, fam, all of y'all out there. If you watching, shout out to you. If you watching us right now, drop a like on the video. If you watching right now, drop a like on the video. Show us some love. I apologize. All right, let's go.
I do feel for Booker. This is probably an easier. They're probably gonna take Book off the floor eventually. Book over there. They just put Giannis at center. This happens every series, though. Like it's happening almost every series. By the way, who pushed the button on Don Tolliver, bro?
Now I can't hear me. Turn.
Who pushed the button on Don Tolliver?
Why my mic?
Travis Scott.
Keep me in.
Cause like, bro, have we recognized the push Don Tolliver has gotten in the past like 6 months?
What do you mean?
It's Travis.
It's Travis. He's Travis's.
He's Travis's gunner, basically. Like
He's Travis's Frankenstein.
how Young Thug is the gunner. That's
What you lying over there, Lee G? You good over there, bro?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Man,
And
you stars.
She good over there, G. All right, man. Anyways, we back. Sorry if you had to listen and suffer through that. I sincerely apologize.
Okay, so question real quick.
So let's restart this. We restart this. So if you listen to this right now, we just did this show for about 30 minutes, but I'm just cut out like 30 minutes of that because it probably sounded terrible. Sorry, this is Hoops and Brews, HNB Media TV, as well as you can find us on youtube.com/Hoops and Brews. Please make sure you subscribe, drop a like on this video, comment on the actual video what your favorite part is, not just in the chat. And if you're in the chat, make sure that after you drop your like, drop what city you're watching us from around the world. If you're watching us from around the world, we want to hear from you guys. This is Hoops and Brews Happy Hour, where we sit and we watch a game of basketball and we talk live to you all, give you all live basketball analysis. As always, I'm your host, TPJ. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's ReelTPJ. It's a film joke if you don't get it, you damn dummy. As always, this show co-stars rapper extraordinaire Patty. Talk to the people.
Yeah, as always, man, follow me on Twitter at PattyWord, one word, all one word. Software's video is coming out really soon, so make sure y'all go look out for that. And me and this guy got some left. T, we're got some music coming really soon too. So yeah, T, introduce yourself.
what's up. I'm T, producer, writer, artist, and basketball enthusiast.
Black James Bond.
You know,
I coined him that name.
coined by
Black
the
James Bond.
infamous TPJ as a Black James
Why
Bond.
I gotta be?
I thought I said
Everybody
that.
always call me infamous.
I said that very, very positively. Honestly, you know.
People always call me infamous.
I was trying to think of another adjective on the spot that I just came out.
I mean, I'm fine with living in infamy. It's just like,
You know, the honorable TPJ.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Black James Bond.
But we here watching Buck Suns, the Batcave. And
He also was a former hooper until he got injured. He was gonna go pro.
I don't know about all that.
You could have just went.
I
with
can't
it.
cap. You know,
I respect it.
I might-
I might have went to college.
I might have went to college. I might have got like a little like
D1 and D2.
I would say if I couldn't go D1, I would have just went to art school anyway. So, you know.
But I'm not doing all that to play.
No, not at all.
I'm not waking up at 6:30 to play for Milwaukee.
And somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
School, but I just said
Unlimited Becky's and what? It's not worth it.
Yeah, to play for Benedictine College.
Exactly.
And as always, we got Young Lee. Well, not as always, but as of this season, we got Young Lee behind the boards. My apprentice in training. He's not feeling too well today. Talk to him people. Tell him about your weekend. You have to tell him about all of the parts. But you all right over there, man?
No, not at all. Not at all. Man. Honestly, not at all.
You look a little stressed, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to figure something out that I'm.
What's wrong, bro?
People still talking about these mics.
The mic still messed up, G?
4 people just said mics. 3 people.
They probably trolling at this point, bro.
Look, I swear to God, if I get up again and these mics ain't fucked up.
That's what I'm. They sound like they work to me, honestly.
They sound like they
sound
work,
like
bro.
they
I
work.
feel like somebody just trolling
G,
you.
whoever's trolling me, G. Let me see. Yeah, it does. I feel you. All right, fans. I hear what y'all talking about. I know what it is. I know what it is, fans. The audio is coming from the computer. So hold on. I'll be right back. God damn it. I just did an intro for this show. And now I gotta go back and fix it again.
All subject is a really good game.
But the podcast version gonna sound amazing. So actually, if you've been listening to the podcast, you have the time of your life.
All subject. This is a really good game right now.
It's gonna be a good series.
By the way, they gonna abuse Frank Kaminsky if Sarge can't come back in the series. I mean, Sarge getting abused enough. They gonna abuse Frank Kaminsky. That's happening all series. What just happened right there? All series.
You better hit them open threes.
Yeah, exactly.
To balance it out.
Unless he
Plus,
score
minus.
like 12 points, 12, 15 points every game just on threes or something like that.
Shot, they gonna abuse that man, and they keep letting him get switched up. It's actually a much easier series for Devin Booker
Definitely.
because Pat Bev had that man in hell.
I don't know how either.
What you mean you don't know how? Pat Bev a good defender, G.
No, but like usually Devin Booker can rise up over shorter guys, but
I think Pat
was stopping
enjoys
up and getting him the ball. From
Yeah,
him.
but I also think Pat enjoys guarding up though. Like I don't know if he has the speed to always be able to guard like his actual position, but I think he enjoys guarding up. Like Devin isn't like but think about Pat's defense is like once you figure it out and once you settle in to the fact that like once you settle into the fact that he from the west
Sorry,
side.
y'all was hearing the computer mic for the first 20 minutes of this. So let's do this again. Hit the music again. You ain't never seen no shit like this before in your life. In your life. Shout out to you for sticking with me. I'm sorry. We back with the good audio.
Yeah.
If you're here right now for the podcast version, you've been here already. But if you're here with us right now live, welcome to Hoops and Brews Happy Hour. I'm doing this intro for the 3rd time because I messed up the mic situation. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, @RealTPJ. As always, Hoops and Brews Happy Hour. Drink responsibly. If you're under 21, you better not be fucking drinking. Don't do it. It's wrong. If you're over 21, drink responsibly. Unless you're 18 in Canada, then I heard y'all can do what y'all want to do. Have fun out there. Shout out to all of the fans around the world. Drop where you're at right now around the world. Let us know where you're at. We want to hear from you. Tell us what city you rep. We know we got fans all around the world. Hoops and Brews Happy Hour. We're watching the Bucks versus the Suns. 45-50 right now in the 4th quarter. Cameron Payne just did the tippy toes on the sideline. This show co-stars rapper extraordinaire Pavi. Talk to the people.
As always, you can follow me on Twitter @PaviWorld, PavyWorld, all one word. Soft list video coming out really soon. Look out for that. And for the 3rd time, me and the guy next to me, on the left of me, T, we have some music coming out as well. So yeah, T, tell him about that and tell him about yourself.
I'm T, producer, artist. You can find me join the swim team on most socials, or if Instagram, Taurus like the sign. That's my real name. Out here with the guys, Hoops and Brews. They having me on for another finals here. What's this? Probably our third finals that we didn't.
In your third intro today.
Yeah, in my third intro today.
Is it the third
time-
final? Wait, third finals game or third finals in general?
Third finals that I at least watched one of these with y'all.
Really?
For real?
Yeah.
I know last year
Last
for
year.
sure.
Yeah, last year
but
definitely.
And then the year before,
You watched that with us?
at least one of the games I was out here.
Sound
I
about
wouldn't.
right.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
wouldn't put it. Yeah.
Shout out to the fans from around the world. We appreciate y'all. Infamous Yukio, appreciate you for pointing out that audio issue. Shout out to the fans right now. We got fans in here from New York, from Istanbul. We got Trinidad and Tobago repping the Caribbean out there. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all out there repping it, holding it down. I'm sorry. literally like, we not trolling. My bad, G. They're like, we're not trolling.
You blaming the fans and stuff?
Like, because they be trolling sometimes.
That is true.
They legit be trolling me
That's
sometimes. Like,
fair.
yo, the mic's messed up, and then I get up and go to the computer and check, and they sound fine. So when they was saying that, I was like, all right, whatever. But also, you can still hear us from the other mic. It just sound far away.
My goodness, offensive.
So like,
foul?
you can still hear us. It just sounded mad
Jesus
far away.
Christ.
Now we sound like like we supposed to. So shout out to y'all. Bucks are down right now, 3 points. Score is 50-47. Suns way. Giannis just called for, what was that, offensive foul?
Yeah, look at this.
How?
The
He in
fuck
the
you mean? You
painted
can't do
area.
that.
He in the painted area.
G, you can't do
You,
that.
if you
bro.
in a circle, G, come on, G. He in the circle, G.
That's an offensive foul.
He in the circle, G.
No, he wasn't in the circle.
He was in the circle.
still
He
can't
had a
just
whole
throw-
ass foot in the
You can't throw
circle.
somebody off you, bro.
G, once you in the circle, it should be all
No,
G.
G,
I don't want to hear
no,
none of that.
bro.
If you in the circle, G, get your
You
ass
got
out the circle,
weirdest
bro.
basketball rules.
What
on
are you
planet
talking
Earth,
about,
What do
G?
you mean?
What was the whole point of putting that circle that in?
So you wouldn't take charges there. So you wouldn't because the point was back in the day, people would no matter what, when people jumped, they would try to take a charge. So the point of putting the circle there was so people wouldn't get hurt, not so you could just haul off and just push somebody because you by the circle.
Point of that circle was not for that shit.
Yes, it was,
Believe
bro.
that shit.
Have you watched games from the 80s? People would take charges really close to the rim. It is very dangerous. So they put that shit there. So
Them
it's
one-
like this is the restricted
Them
area.
was
so you
not
can't-
charges, G. Them was fouls, G. Them was I'm finna fuck you up right
I mean,
now.
yeah, but some people would take. No, it would be like somebody take a charge, somebody else come fuck you up because it's
exactly
a foul.
WWE.
But
G.
somebody would try to take a charge at
WWE.
first. So the point was, I damn think they might have put that
you
shit there.
get in that circle, G. It should be all
Yo,
fair.
What year did
all
the
fair, G.
what year
Once
did the
you under the
restricted
rim,
circle
G,
come
move.
in? Because I wonder if they put that shit there.
Because
for
also
Mike.
Jay Crowder is the king of grabbing motherfuckers.
he definitely
He
did not
spend
grab
the
it.
whole game grabbing you, and then eventually when you see him, you just like get off me, G. But whatever, I'll take that call. It is what it is. Although I will
really
say
wanna
this,
just came in-
Giannis
just
is
came
playing a
in-
lot of minutes right now.
It came in.
Giannis is playing a lot of minutes right
Damn,
now.
it came in 90s. It's that late.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it came in 97, 98.
Bro, you know
Restricted
how
circle.
97, 98?
Yeah.
That seems.
That's
That's
it.
like the
Yeah,
last
G.
Bulls championship.
It
Honestly,
seems like
it seems like it came after
Earlier.
Shaquille O'Neal came into basketball. That's what it seemed like to me.
Or
Because
again,
you getting your ass abused underneath that rim. They like, nah, we can't do this, G. Get your ass back a little bit more. This is not good for the game.
or maybe, or also the fact that
I will
people-
still continue with my theory to disagree with you
or
until
also
you show
people
me some
were just
facts.
taking dangerous ass charges.
It's-
Like, yo, you're gonna get somebody hurt, bro.
Shaq made them put that circle there.
No.
Why not? It's been all kind of dominant NBA players before Shaq.
Yeah,
Why
but
all
that
of a sudden
don't
they throw
matter
that
though.
in?
Shaq was that don't like because Shaq most dominant years came after that. Shaq most dominant year came after
He
that.
wasn't ripping down rims in the 90s?
Yeah, but they did the breakaway rims, so he wouldn't rip down no more rims. And the restricted circle wouldn't help. The restricted circle actually helps him
I disagree with
because
that.
because you can't take charges in certain spaces. Whereas opposed, you could take a charge from anywhere.
Yeah,
It's up to
which
the
is
refs to
why
just
if
call
you
a
don't let
charge.
him if you don't let him get a foot in the paint, then you got a chance to take a charge. That shit helps the other team. It don't help him.
Ah, fair.
It don't help him at all. Shit, if I'm playing Shaq, G, I'm keeping him 1 foot out of that circle.
How?
Huh?
How?
What you mean? We gonna fight. That's what they did.
He gonna
Shit.
fight?
We fighting the whole game.
Yeah, he gonna dunk on your ass the whole game.
That's fine. But as long as he outside of that circle, I might get a couple
That's
charges.
not gonna work. I feel you, but that ain't gonna work.
By the way, I give Giannis a lot of credit for working on his handle. He got a lot tighter with his handle. His handle is a lot tighter. I also think whoever he was working with that was teaching him how to dribble this summer also did a great job helping him with them head fakes.
Cause he be throwing them little Kyrie kind of head fakes, and even I'd be like, damn, which way is he going?
Relax.
What you mean? I'm not talking about all of them, but like, you know, when Kyrie on the baseline, he do that shit.
It don't look like Kyrie. But
I mean, of course, nobody looks like Kyrie. But
yes, his handle did.
But
it
looks
better.
like Giannis, you know, worked out with someone that was
his handle got better. Leave Kyrie out of this though.
Why I gotta leave Kyrie out of this? Kyrie wish he could be the player Giannis is.
It do not look like
he
Kyrie.
Wish he could be the player Giannis is.
And Giannis wish he had the skill Kyrie has.
No, he don't. He Giannis. When you a Greek freak, you don't need to be Kyrie.
And Kyrie a Hall of Famer already.
Kyrie.
And Kyrie a Hall of Famer already.
Yeah. So what? Giannis a Hall of Famer already.
I agree.
He was a Hall of Famer once he won one MVP.
Okay. Kyrie was a Hall of Famer in 2016.
He ain't never won MVP.
He probably not gonna win MVP.
Who got drafted first? Kyrie or Giannis?
Kyrie.
Kyrie got drafted for Giannis?
Yeah, Kyrie got drafted like 2011, I think. Was it 2011? 2011? Right. Yeah, I think it was.
Giannis is 2012. Was it 2012 or
like 2013 or 14, I think. All right. We almost at halftime.
The Suns definitely look like they throwing everything they got, though. They definitely look like they trying to. I mean, they definitely look like they trying their hardest, and this lead is not going anywhere. Also, I don't know how, but Aiden is getting destroyed right now in terms of his IQ. Like, he is that man running all over the court.
I think they was playing a zone or something like that, and the zone got mixed up.
I don't know how Giannis just got that wide open.
I think
like, you can't. That's not supposed to happen.
I think they was playing the zone, and like the shit just went somewhere it wasn't supposed to go.
But then they need to get out that zone because it's not working.
But I think that was the zone.
They gotta watch film at halftime.
They definitely do.
Gotta get the iPad out.
For real. Shout out to did Bridges? No, never mind.
Sixers should have traded his ass. I still think that was stupid on draft night when they traded Mikal Bridges.
I don't think it was stupid.
They shouldn't have traded him. What you mean?
You still would have to wait for him to develop all the time. They've been in win now mode for 4 years. They just ain't won.
Well,
they have been.
I didn't disagree with you. I just said well.
I'm just saying they ain't won nothing. Then they relax Giannis. This man Giannis is doing shit I didn't think he would be able to do right now. I thought he would be out there looking like goddamn.
Nah, Giannis is
damn near Harden and Kyrie.
What's the name of bro that hit the home run for the Dodgers? Lee? Kirk Gibson? Thought he was gonna be out there limping around like Kirk Gibson. I'm dead ass. I might name him this episode there. Yeah, I thought Giannis was gonna be out there like Kirk Gibson.
Giannis is, if more time than any time in this first half, is showing you he's the best player in the league.
Really? Explain that, because you've been arguing against that for a while.
I really have not.
Last year you kind of conceded, but before then you've been arguing.
Yeah, because I didn't think he was until last year. I'm like, all right, the motherfucker good. But nah, he's just everywhere.
Come on, Drew, don't throw that pass, bro.
He's everywhere, but more so on.
God damn, Giannis. God damn, Giannis just destroyed that man.
Like, he's everywhere, but more so on both.
Drew.
Move. He gonna miss the hell out that though.
Gee. Oh, that's a foul on Crowder. All right, this man Giannis.
Yeah, but like he limped a little bit off. Yeah, he limped a little bit off. You shouldn't have done that. Came up a little gimpy after he did that.
Yeah, he tweaked. Boy, what? I don't understand this man. G, calm down, bro.
That's the way he play, bro. You can't change.
You still think he overrated defensively?
Huh?
You still think he overrated defensively?
As a man defender,
that's not what I asked you. I said, is he overrated defensively?
But listen to what I say even last year. It's all help defense. Now, I will say this. Most of defense is help. So I understand why he won the award, because most of defense is help defense. We in the NBA, bro, for the most part, everybody gets beat.
You just switched it up a little bit. I give you some. It's okay.
No, it is. Most of defense is help.
No, I'm just saying, you switched it up a little bit. You weren't saying that shit a year, 2 years ago.
I said,
you was openly and flagrantly disrespecting this man.
Nah, I just said AD should have won. I still think that. But I understand why he got the award, though. He's like, when it comes to defense, he's the Brian Urlacher of defense. No, because that's middle linebacker. I was gonna say he's like the Ed Reed.
I think that's what he is. I think he's a middle linebacker.
Nah, I think he's a free safety. But like you said, Giannis be playing free safety. I said it last year. He be out there playing free safety. He playing free safety. It's like, if you get beat, I'm gonna come up there and clean up. I'm like the last line of defense.
What just happened?
He's like the Rod Woodson. Was Ed Reed a strong safety or free safety? I think he was strong safety, right?
He is free safety. He's free safety.
Yeah. He's like the Ed Reed.
I feel like more Urlacher. I feel like Draymond is like Ray Lewis.
And I feel like Draymond is more like a Urlacher.
I disagree with that.
Why?
Because I think Draymond is more Ray Lewis and Giannis is more
I disagree with
Urlacher.
that because Ray wasn't the best coverage guy. Urlacher was a better coverage guy than what Ray was.
That's cash. Oh.
Ray
but Draymond got that grit and he bring that dog. That's what I'm talking
Urlacher
about.
did too.
Urlacher wasn't no
He
goddamn.
was just white, bro.
He wasn't no Ray Lewis.
Because he was white.
He was no Ray Lewis.
Because he was white.
I'm a Bears fan. He went
because Ray Lewis did dances and shit and made.
Was Urlacher Ray Lewis?
Ray Lewis is on a whole nother level.
Stop playing with me.
obviously, but-
Defensively, Draymond is on a whole nother level than Giannis. Giannis is a Urlacher to me on defense. I still respect it. If he won some awards, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I'm not gonna take him away from him, but also at the same time, like defensively, he literally sits in the middle of the floor and waits. I'm waiting.
Urlacher did a little bit more than sit in the middle for and wait though. G. That's why I was saying.
Except for when they ran that what
That's
was
why
that?
I was-
I mean, what was it? That 46.
They didn't run that shit when he was there.
They did run a 4.
They
Didn't they
didn't
run?
run no 46
Didn't they
in the
run
early
some version of a
2000s?
46 in the early 2000s?
Nah, they play. I think wasn't the Bears a 3-14?
No, I
or
think
4-3-3?
1 year. I feel like 1 year in the 2000s they ran
like a-
some
it was like a
version of a
4-3.
46.
Huh?
It's like a 4-3 though.
I
4-3-3?
feel like 1 year in the 2000s they ran like some hybrid of a
They
46
didn't run no
4-3.
damn 46 in the damn 2000s.
And that's when
I tell you,
Urlacher was playing more on the
They
box.
ain't run no goddamn 46 in the early 2000s.
I might be wrong. I might
now,
be tweaking.
Now they probably
I know
now,
the 85
They probably
Bears.
had I'm
not talking about that.
They probably had 46 formations.
No, but I'm saying they ran a lot more 46.
probably had 46 formations.
No, I'm saying they ran a lot more. I forgot what year it was, but I remember that because
fucking
they were
call
talking.
Joe.
No, because that was the year
Call
when they
Joe.
had that big ass dude. What was the name of that big dude that we had in the 90s? In the 2000s. One refrigerator. It was the. It was the.
Alex Brown.
Adonijay. Him?
No, but they had him, Alex Brown, and then there was another defensive tackle that they had that was fat, that was real. It was Tank Johnson or Tank somebody. It was him and some more people. And they ran a lot of 4-6 that year. It's not. I'm not. They probably were not a 4-6 team. But I remember literally the commentators being like, "Yeah, the Bears run a lot of 4-6 this year. And Urlacher's been playing, more downhill." I was like, "All right, cool." So he's versatile. He's just not Ray Lewis to me. I'm sorry. Like he not like.
I didn't say he was. I just said I think that I said Urlacher
I'm
was
just talking
better.
about in terms of they levels as defenders.
I
That's
just
what I mean
said
more.
the reason why I
And
said
they both play the middle
I
of
said
the
I think
field.
Urlacher was better in coverage, and I think Ray Lewis was a more like you're gonna die if I hit you.
That's disrespectful to Ray Lewis, but I feel you.
What? He wasn't the coverage guy that Urlacher was.
He wasn't a bag. He wasn't bad.
wasn't
at coverage,
Urlacher?
though. He went out there getting exposed
He
every
wasn't
week.
Urlacher.
Though,
G. He wasn't Urlacher in coverage.
G. Well, where Ray Lewis? Come on the show, G. Preach to
Urlacher
this
is
man.
arguably
Preach to this man.
Urlacher is
He'll
arguably
come in here sweating, my brother.
Urlacher is arguably for his time the best coverage linebacker in the league for his time. For his time.
Yeah, and Giannis is arguably for his time the best at doing
Yeah, I
what he
think
do
he's
right
more
now.
like Ed Reed,
and
though.
I
He
think
cleans up
Draymond
everything.
is more of a Ray Lewis.
I think Draymond's more of an Urlacher, but I feel you.
I feel you.
This is my personal opinion, but I feel you.
This is why we don't do football and brews. Well, actually, we do sometimes during the football season.
I mean, I'm gonna watch
coming
more
soon.
football this year, so we.
Football and brews coming soon.
But no, back to this game though. It's
The
been
whole point was about Giannis just being defensively.
Yes, but no, the reason I said in the first half with Giannis was because basketball is both ends of the court, so it's like, how many? What's up?
I just looked at the career stats though. Ray Lewis has more interceptions than Brian Urlacher.
How much longer did he play though than Urlacher?
Urlacher was like
Probably
12.
not
Was
that
like 12 years. He was like 18 years.
Come on, G.
How many,
That's
how many
yeah, that's-
interceptions he got though?
It's it's interceptions is 31 to 22. It's like 9 more.
Exactly. In 6 more years.
Do you know how great?
How many-
do you know how great? What do you?
Can you look up,
Gee, how
pass
does that? Hold
deflections?
on. How does that even make sense though, G?
The fuck you mean? You got fucking
sit up-
7. You
what
got
you-
like 60 more games
Huh?
You
And
got
I
like-
got 9 more interceptions.
in 60 more games.
G, so what? I got 9 more
All right,
interceptions. G, you act like this is my whole point. Is that it ain't that like literally, but them in coverage ain't that big of a difference.
It's
Give me Ray Lewis over that man.
It's a difference, but I feel you.
Give me Ray Lewis over that man. Same way, give me
difference, I feel
Draymond over Giannis defensively, but as a total, give me Giannis.
It's a difference, but I feel you.
But this is. What do you think, T? Do you watch football? Go ahead, Lee.
Urlacher did play more in coverage than Ray Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like he had more, what was his, passes defended? Urlacher had more passes defended in his career.
Yeah, because they was throwing at him because they ain't care. G. Ray
Also,
Lewis was destroying men.
Ray played on much better defenses than Urlacher did too.
Facts.
Probably much better teams.
Yeah, you gonna
I'm not
fucking
upset
lie.
at that. No,
Okay,
I'm not.
I was about to say
I'm
you
not.
gonna fucking
I w-
lie. You
No,
go
I'm not.
sit up here and lie.
I'm not. He played with terrible quarterbacks too, though. He definitely did
Urlacher
that.
did too.
No, I said two, as in also. As in Brian Urlacher played with terrible quarterbacks, and so did Ray Lewis. Shout out to Maria Taylor, by the way. Doing a great job. And shout out to Malika Andrews as well. Malika be on her shit.
Is it controversial for y'all to talk about the Rachel Nichols
I
situation?
don't give a fuck. I'll talk about it. She was wrong as fuck. I think people defending her
Do you
being...
think she was wrong for saying it, or she was wrong for feeling that way?
I just think she was just hating. I don't think.
Look, you can be white and feel whatever way you want to feel, but I am from this industry, G. When I hit record on all of these cameras before we start, like 30 minutes before.
That's why I asked if you even.
No, for real. When I hit record on these cameras 30 minutes before we actually go live, I know during them 30 minutes, whatever I say, if somebody get a hold of one of them hard drives in the future and I say some problematic shit, they gonna be pull up. TPJ said 10 years ago. And that's what it is, because these are hot mics and hot cameras. When you log on to anything, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Somebody tapped in her shit. If the device is not on, they can't hear you. So if the device is on, then that means you should be aware of where you at all points in time. And half of that is arrogance. Part of it's fear. A lot of it is her being scared about losing her position, because that's what happens in this entertainment. You always get replaced by somebody younger, faster, and stronger, or younger, more beautiful, more whatever. Like with men, same thing. Somebody with a stronger jawline, a better sounding voice, younger, more dynamic, whoop, whoop, whoop. That's just the way it is. And that's fine. But at the height of the Black Lives Matter shit, she was on the jump every single motherfucking day. Every day, bro. Every day. With this face filled with empathy, as we interpreted it to be, or what we were being sold. But then behind the lines, it's like, oh, why are you going to put this black girl on TV just because all of this bad stuff is happening?
Because she was hating. Fuck you, me.
That is not the point. No, stop. That's not the point.
She was better.
It's not about better, because
but she was hating.
It's not about that, because you can't really say better. How can you say better? The only thing you can say is you have more experience because you've been around longer.
That's what she
made a complete emphasis of Maria covers NBA, she covers NFL. Why does she got to come take my spot? Well, then you just immediately validated her, and then basically it's like, yeah, she fired, but like,
she was hating, bro.
Yes, but my point is this. You can be a hater, but why you gotta say you just got that because you was black? Well, then damn, fuck you.
Hold on, wait. Even at this point in time, and even if she did get it, who cares? I don't give a fuck if a black person get a job because they black. You know how many black people didn't get jobs because they black? I don't give a fuck. I remember even my grandma at this point in time when there was hella people on. It was hella people on. Last year I was talking to my grandma. Shout out my grandma. She was like, man, I ain't never seen as many black people on TV. It's like that was a point in time, like, if you got any black people, throw them on stage showing we love black people. If that's what they did, I don't care. I don't give a damn how a black woman get a job. Get the job. Do your shit. My whole thing was
I definitely benefited from reverse racism.
My whole thing was she was hating. She was hating on the lady. She was on some, I believe in diversity, but not at the hands of my job. Oh no, don't take my shit away.
Then you don't believe in diversity.
I understand that. She was hating. Don't take my job away.
But this is my point, though. My whole point was, at that point in time, she sat on television every day while all these black issues were going on.
That's great. She don't want
to stop. And all these black issues were going on. Her company and all these companies pledging money, and them. We need to be a system for change and all of this other shit. Everybody want to be a system for change. To somebody like, all right, well, fine, then let's change it up a little bit. Let's change up the look that we find. We have. Let's put Maria up there. She's good. She covered the NFL, NBA.
Yeah, right. She don't want her check to go nowhere. People be hating.
But that's not the point. The point is, she at this point in time was saying, and I can't invalidate whether she felt the way or whatever. But I didn't work around a lot of people in Hollywood, and I don't think everybody's racist just because sometimes they say some shit that might be borderline whatever. But at the same point in time, she threw Reese Davis under the bus too. So it's not like she just threw Maria Taylor under the bus, but she threw Maria Taylor under the bus.
Who was Reese Davis, by the way?
Reese Davis is the college football guy.
Is he black?
No, he's white. He's white, but she was like, they never asked Reese Davis to be. It's fucking Reese Davis. Reese Davis is still at the height of doing what he's doing. When I turn on college football coverage, I
feels that she's the height of.
But who is saying that? But who's turning on the NBA pregame saying I want to watch Rachel? I'm sorry, I'm tuning in to watch Rachel
I
Nichols.
think her ego is saying that she feels that.
So
way.
this is so.
like
So
that. I
if
don't
your
know.
ego is that big, then fine, that's your ego. But don't diminish other people's accomplishments by saying that they are a goddamn diversity hire when that young lady is accomplished and working her way up in her profession the same way you had to do.
Opportunity.
And she got a great opportunity. And rather than you being gracious and being like, yo, they want to move me to the host. I don't want to be the host, but fuck it, I'm going to knock it out. And then once I kill it on the host,
a lot of people.
No, but it's not even that.
Ain't
if they
nobody-
want to get rid of you, they going to get
respect a lot of
no, it's not even
people,
that. If they no, because
Nobody
no,
going
wait a
out.
minute. No, look. No.
lot of
Also, she threw Doris Burke under the bus. It's like, oh, well, Doris Burke said they asked me to do Doris Burke's hosting thing because she's got some wedding or some other whatever to attend, like, so she couldn't do it. So now they want to make me do this. Like, you just throwing all your coworkers under the
she
bus,
hating,
G.
bro.
But my point is this, G. If you an ally, be an ally. Don't
Everybody
be
is-
fake.
Hold
No,
on, this
no, because I
ally
got
shit.
no
Hold on,
stop,
wait, hold on,
stop,
wait,
no
wait,
stop,
hold on,
stop,
wait.
stop.
All right,
Let me
go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead.
You asked my opinion. I'm gonna let you get your opinion.
this ally
But
shit,
let me
I be
finish.
like-
I got white homies that when all this Black Lives Matter shit was happening, I'm sorry, not black homies, white homies. That was literally like, yo, like, yeah, this white dude that we used to like hang with or that we know, like, yeah, I don't fuck with him no more. Like, why not? They're like, man, he been posting some shit that like I don't really agree with. It seemed kind of racist, and like I said something to him, or this person be like, I said something to this person, and like I didn't really agree with it, and they kept going with it. So I'm just not even really rocking with them like that no more. I'm not really fucking with them. That's actually you acknowledging it, stepping up, saying something about it, and then disassociating yourself with that is some shit that I can actually like commend. But you standing up there every day on TV acting like you care about black people, but then the moment a black person gets an opportunity, you throw it on diversity at the height of the time when literally it's like at the height of social change at that point in time and the climate was going on. You getting on TV every day lying, G. What's the fucking point of doing that shit? If I'm anybody that's black that work with her now, I'm like, damn, G, is this how you feel? You think I got this job being the cameraman or the grip or the fucking photographer because of affirmative action or some shit like that? That's the whole point. It's the whole subtextual shit beyond her hating. She hated on everybody, but she made it a very specific point when she talked about the black woman to say she got there because of her race. That's beyond
And
hating.
look,
That's
and
some
look,
different shit.
and look.
And I've seen it way too many times in this industry. And that's not saying she's racist or whatever. That's just saying I don't think she as much of an ally as she claimed she was, and the shit that she was doing now looks like lip service versus it being genuine. So whether she's a racist or not, which I'm not saying she is, and I actually don't think she is. She actually been kind to me every time I spoke to her and spoke to me. But do I think she on my side and she want to see me win, or if she see other people that look like me, she want to see them win? Hell no. So no, she not no ally. I don't give a fuck how many people get up there and act like she then did right by them. No. If you show me who you are behind closed doors, that's who you really are.
Here go my thing about
in front of a hot mic.
Here go my thing about white people. I don't care about no ally shit. We all we need. All my black people in the building, we all we need. I don't care about no ally shit. I don't care about what white person want to be down with whatever. I don't give a damn. When I read the thing and I saw the thing and I was like, you hating. Even still, even if it was a diversity hire or whatever, you still looked at that lady and said, I don't want my job to go nowhere because I don't want my job to go nowhere because I want to keep my check. And that was the main thing and that's what I looked at. I'm like, oh, okay, she just hating on that young lady. Even if it was a diversity hire, who gives a fuck? Like I said, I don't care.
You don't think that matters?
Who? What?
You don't think her saying that she was a diversity hire like matters?
I mean, I know why it matters to people. Do I care? No, I don't give a fuck.
You don't think it mattered to the people in that building that got the same skin color as Maria Taylor?
It probably do. What I
that
care.
work with her all the time.
It probably do. What I care. I don't give a shit.
Even the ones that's defending her right now. You don't think they kind of?
I understand that, and I feel you. And you know what I'm saying? If you know you thought that lady was.
Do you think that there are no such thing as diversity hires? Do you think that doesn't happen?
No, it happens all the time. But if Doris Burke says she can't host the NBA Finals because there's some family stuff going on at the height of COVID and she would rather be around her family, and then they say, okay, we want to give all of this stuff is going on. We want Jalen and Paul or whoever the fuck else to sit up there with Maria Taylor because she didn't done the NFL. She had been already hosting some NBA stuff anyways. She had already been hosting NBA stuff anyways.
Yeah,
she just hadn't done the finals. So she's the same thing she said. Well, I've worked for this for 20 years. This is the pinnacle of my whoop, and they're just going to give it to her. It's like
You hating.
you hating, but they're just gonna give it to her because she black and they need to put black faces on TV. Damn, G. You sit there every day with black faces.
Yeah, but listen,
it just don't sit right with me.
I feel you. That part I didn't care.
The love ain't genuine. That's all I'm saying.
Like that part.
The hate might not be there, but the love ain't genuine.
That part didn't matter to me because at the end of the day, you white and you not gonna understand. I don't look for white people to be allies for me. I don't care about none of that. To keep it all the way fucking with you. And I remember when my grandma was like, "Yo, it's a lot. I ain't never in my life seen this many black people on TV." And it was at that point in time. If you had a black person, they put the black person up there because we talking about social justice. Put them on TV.
Yep.
I don't care. You know how many times I want to turn on TV and see some black people? I don't give a damn how you get up there. Get up there, kill that shit, stay on there.
It's balancing
My whole thing,
it's balancing out.
My whole thing when I saw what Rachel did was hating. That young lady, beautiful young lady, she know what she's talking about. Apparently she also played basketball.
She played college ball.
Yeah, apparently she also hooped, so she probably even knows something more about basketball than what you even know. You see that lady as a threat, and you see it as, oh shit, she go up here doing the finals. People love her. People love what she bringing to the table. I may never get back up there. You hating on that young lady. You hating on that lady. Do I?
And she felt entitled.
She felt entitled. She thought because I've been there for 20 years, I should stay for 20 more. That ain't always how it work, man.
That's never how it works.
This is, hey, man, it's not how it work.
Rachel Nichols just had it fucked up.
She had it fucked up. Do that mean she a racist? I don't know. I don't know what she doing.
I don't think she's racist. But like I said, I don't think she's racist. But before, like I said, when every day I turned on TV or I got on the whatever and she was interviewing somebody during this George Floyd shit was going on and she had this look on her face and it felt like she was with us. Like,
I'm gonna keep it all the way, G. I'm gonna keep it all the way, G.
You're not with us, G.
I didn't like that.
You're not with us, G.
I don't even like when white people comment on black issues. So even when Rachel Nichols talking to whoever, I never watched it. I would always cut TV up. I don't want to hear you talking to no black man about no black issues. I'm straight. I don't want your commentary.
Gee,
I don't like
Giannis be throwing Jay Crowder around the court like a rag doll.
I really don't. Now, granted, maybe this is me, and maybe I could get better at it, but I don't really like white people commentary on race. Shut the hell up.
I mean, I disagree with that because if white people didn't have commentary on race,
I
our people
understand
would
this.
still be in chains.
I understand
so
this.
There
I
is,
understand that.
You always need some level of healthy discourse.
I understand that, and I feel you, and I get it. But me personally, I don't like to involve myself with commentary, with really about race, with anybody who black. And even with anybody who not black.
Chris Paul, G, I swear to God, bro. This man, G, he be throwing himself all over the place, G. Come on, bro.
With anybody who not black, and even with people who are black, I like to talk about it with older people who've seen this stuff before. But regardless, whatever, in my personal opinion, Rachel Nichols was just hating. And I don't know what's going to happen with her, but whatever's going to happen with her is what's going to happen with
it. Fine, bro. It's life. It happens.
G, he did come down and switch his ankle a little bit, bro.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
The way Brooke came into him.
By the way, the second half has started.
Yeah, second half started, but I'm not finna sit up here and paint her as no race because that's not. It's not.
I don't know what that.
It's not me either. But also, it's not my motherfucking place to say how other people should feel about it or how other people should question it. I just question do you really want to see us win? No, you don't. So it's cool.
She want to see people
it's
win
cool,
as long as her job still here.
She want to see herself win.
Exactly. She want to see people win while also she wins.
That's why.
If she ain't winning, it look a whole lot differently.
Then the love ain't genuine. Then you had the people like at the worst. We rock with her.
Like if anything, she should have been like, "Why can't me and Maria be up there?"
Yeah, exactly. If anything, she should have been like, "Yeah, like they wanted Maria up there," and I asked them why couldn't both me and Maria both co-host the game? And then they were like, "Oh, well, we only need one woman." I'm like, "Well, why does it have to be one woman?"
That is fair.
That is a 1,000,000% within bounds. 1,000,000% within bounds, and it actually is fair. It's like, yo, why do and even then. Well, she played basketball in college, so she don't know basketball. They said, well, we need to keep Jalen and Paul up there. Well, she played basketball in college
Who was
too.
up there last year? Was it Paul?
I think it was her, Paul, and
Was it-
Jalen, or it might have been her.
Was it C-Web?
This is.
I don't know who
No,
it was.
because C-Web was doing. Because I remember
No.
doing
C Webb is on Turner. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
doing no
yeah.
ESPN
By the way, the
broadcast.
reason that Paul isn't up there anymore is hilarious because of his shenanigans that one day on IG Live.
I don't think he cared, bro.
I don't think he
wanted
cared.
to.
G. I don't think he cared.
Because
Yeah, I
I was
think
just
he
thinking,
wanted-
what happened to Paul? I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
but no, the right move would have been like, yo, like you said, yo, why can't we both do it together?
It would have been the right move.
And honestly, the argument for that, even on her behalf, is so much actually more of a better argument
It's
than the
way more
argument that
valid.
she had, which would have been, yeah, well, if this is really a time where we're both having race issues, like, wouldn't it be better to put two females up there from a different race surrounded by this group to try to show that we actually do have a diverse panel here and that we care about these things
Nah,
and that
really,
me and
it's
her
better
can
to
both
put
share
all
the
black
duties?
people up there,
Huh?
but it's
No,
better to put all black people
No,
up
but
there,
that's
but
not
I
the
do
point.
feel
But
you.
that's not the point.
But I
If they
do
would have
feel
said
you.
no, then great, then fine. But don't just be like, yeah, they just putting it up there because of diversity. It's like, all right, G. Well, then if that's how you really feel about it, then everything she ever worked for means shit. It don't mean shit to you. It just means that she got what she was because she black. Which is like, that's unfortunate that you felt you had to diminish her at a point in time where you claim you was uplifting people. That's the shit that don't make sense to me. It's contradictory.
I mean, I didn't really.
That's all I'm saying.
I didn't really give
That's
it.
all I'm saying. It's just contradictory.
I didn't even think about it that deep.
I don't
bro.
even
was
care
just-
about her opinion.
No, I know,
But
I feel you.
we have to be honest with people that have influence. A lot of people rock with her and felt like, yo, she down to call when all
I
this
ain't
shit was
never
happening.
feel
All
like
this.
that one time.
But
I would cut her shit clean off, bro. Every time race niggas came up there with that goddamn, I'm cutting that shit off.
That's you.
I don't want to hear from
That's
you.
That's you. But some people
I understand.
wanted
I know
to.
fully,
Wanted
fully.
to.
No,
So
I
the
get it,
ones
I get
that
it, I
wanted
get it
to,
fully.
it's like, all right,
get
G.
it.
Like if that's how you really feel, fine, then cool. But like, all right, bro.
Like I said, then we can move on. But like I said, when I saw it, I don't think I even I listened to the full recording that got leaked. I didn't listen to the full one. But I was like, oh, she hating on the young lady. She hating
I
on.
listened to the full. Somebody sent me a full 4-minute plus.
Yeah, it's a full
version.
4-minute version. I was
I
like,
listened to the whole shit. I
I was
was
just
like,
like, she hating on the lady, bro. Like, come on. What,
it was a lot
why
of.
you
It
hating?
wasn't just her though. It was a lot of hate going on. It was
There's a lot
just.
of
It was
hate
just
going
very.
on.
It was just very
Your haters
pointed
just
hate.
hating.
Just
Just out
very
here just
pointed
hating,
hate
bro.
when it got to the black woman. That's all.
It's out here hating, man. You just out here hating. Even if it was like, yo, we want to put all black people on TV because of what's going on. What the hell is wrong with that? And do you think I'm gonna be outraged because they want to put all black people on television? Hell no. Put them up there. Let's see them all. You got some black people that you hiring? Put them on the screen. I want to see them.
Period. And if you got a problem, then like go somewhere else and get a bigger check when
Hey,
your contract is up.
hey, if that's how you feel, put them on the screen. But it was what it was. But it's a good game.
By the way,
Which is the
Suns
funniest
are
part of them
actually
taking
good.
her off. Like, yeah, we don't want to bring more attention to this situation. You only gonna bring more attention by taking her off.
Yeah, but also like I think Maria just probably is better at this point.
I agree.
Rachel's like 55, bro.
I don't even care about her
But
age.
this is what I'm saying though. Like she came into the league covering it in like the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's
So
just a
the-
different era.
No, but even the athletes she's grown with, they about to retire, bro. Like the athlete that she
Yeah.
has these
Yeah, she
relationships
definitely
with.
has
and she's-
relationships with like like
Yeah.
the older-
LeBron and
yeah,
Chris
Bron,
Paul
yeah,
and
Bron,
Melo
yeah.
and all these guys, bro, they're on their way out. It's actually time for new. Like even Ja was talking about Maria. Maria's probably something that they might have a relationship. They might see each other out. Like they might, they may be in a spot and hang out together. We don't know what goes on.
Yeah.
So it's
Like
basically
these
like, this
people,
the future. Like,
yeah,
you
no,
know.
like Malika, she probably
Malika.
Yeah, Malika. I think
Malika
I
Andrews.
think if I'm not mistaken, she was the Bucks sideline reporter. I could be wrong, but I think if I'm not mistaken, she was a Bucks reporter before she worked for ESPN. She probably has a relationship with Giannis, who is Giannis, and with the younger people. She has a relationship of the people who are gonna carry the league for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So those are the people, when they sit down and do an interview, they probably actually really do feel more comfortable with them because they know them.
Yeah.
They can relate. Rachel was like 55. It happens. It happens. When Brett Favre got drafted, when Brett Favre was playing and Aaron Rodgers get drafted, you got to move. Yeah, you can still play and throw for 30 touchdowns, but bro, we got Aaron right there. You got to go.
Maria Taylor's Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers going through it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cold. But we got a new, come on, dog.
Although Aaron Rodgers damn near could have won MVP last year. They wild.
He could have won MVP last year. They was wilding.
Go ahead, Lee.
He did win MVP last
He
year.
won MVP.
He won MVP
I didn't know he won MVP.
They was wildin'.
No. Never mind. I didn't know he actually won. I
They
knew he
was
was like
wildin'.
top 3. It was him. Who? It was him, Pat, and who else for MVP last year?
Yeah, they didn't do enough. No, he won it.
No. But who was it though for top 3 in NFL and MVP? It was him, Pat, and who else?
I think like Josh Allen or somebody like that.
Okay. All right. Never mind. I didn't know he
Phoenix is
actually
up
won
like
that shit. My
13 right
bad.
now.
That lets you know how tapped in I am on the NFL side. Well, actually, Aaron Rodgers is a Green Bay Packers, so fuck the Packers until he not on there no more.
But again, it just
Bear down.
the Packers.
Bears. The
However,
Bears.
if Aaron Rodgers came to the Bears, like I would.
However, yes.
Oh no, we got Justin Fields now. We good. We good.
Yeah, we don't need.
right.
We got the future
in
already.
In the past, like yeah.
In the future.
Would have welcomed him with open arms, dog.
Yeah, I would have hugged him like the stepson I never had. Come here, Aaron. We love you, bro. You need a drink. But anyways, back to the game. Minus the bullshit. The Bucks are down right now by 13. Phoenix is up 65-52.
Phoenix
Brooke
is
Lopez
looking really
just
good.
missed a free throw. Yeah, honestly, the way the Bucks ended that second half is the reason why they're in this position right now. The game got real close, I think, to within 1 score, and then they let them get it back up to 8, and it's
he's
just never
having
been
such
close
an
ever
easier
since.
series this time.
Who?
Devin.
Oh yeah, because you don't have Pat Bev harassing you.
You ain't
But
got
I thought Drew Holiday was supposed to be that guy.
They didn't let the Lords in the door. They ain't let the Lords in the door.
I just picture Pat Bev hitting the shit.
They ain't let the Lords in the door. That's why he having
Pat
the
Bev
easier time.
Throwing up all kind of signs.
They ain't let the Lords in the door.
They don't let the Lords in the door. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he having the much. He even moving freely. His face probably a little bit more healed.
Cash.
Yeah, they playing good.
If y'all watching right now, make sure y'all drop a like on this video. And after you drop a like, let us know what town you watching us from. Let us know what city you repping. And let us know who you guys got for this series. Drop your picks. I'm feeling generous, actually. If one of y'all out there can put in the comments before the end of this video what y'all think the final score of the final game will be, and who will win in that game, and what game it'll be. If y'all get it right, I'll send y'all $10. All right, I want to see that. Send me what you think the final score will be, who will win it, and in what game will the team win this series, and I will give you $10 if you get to within 6 points on the score, and you got to get the game right. Period. Drop it in the comments. We're going to screenshot it after this is over. And then you can go ahead and be like, yo, this is me. Tag me on Twitter. I'll send you the $10. But also make sure y'all drop a like. Make sure you follow HNB Media TV on Twitter, as well as at Hoops and Brews. That's Hoops, the letter N, the word Brews on Twitter. Make sure you follow Pavy at PAVY World. That's all one word on Twitter, as well as you can follow me at Real TPJ. That's REELTPJ. You can also follow my man Lee at Too Much Taylor. That's TOOMUCHTAYLOR. Also, make sure you follow the homie T at Join the Swim Team, or you can find him at Taurus Like the Sign on Instagram. He is the Black James Bond. If you didn't know it, get equipped with it. He might be in your city with your chick. So, anyways, back to the game. Aiden's at the free throw line. Just cashed out on 2 of them. The Suns are now about 15. The Bucks have basically the problem was they let Giannis do too much in the first half. They should have just let him get warmed up. I think he tried to do too much, and now he look like he got a little less spring than he had in that first half.
He shouldn't be playing right now, but it's a whole nother.
It's gonna be a grind for him though. It's gonna be a real grind for him this series. Which is why if the Bucks win this series, I'm gonna give him a lot of credit. Unless Middleton just come out and average 30 a game, which I think is scientifically impossible.
Not impossible. I mean, the thing about the Suns,
if Middleton averaged 30 a game, I'm tattooing that man's arm on my
Suns
head, my arm, his face on my arm.
Is if you play 2K, they always get good. Like in 19 and 2K, they would always get
Who, the
good in the
Bucks?
future. No, the Suns. They would always be an elite team in the future. Because they would have a thing was that they could go in the luxury tax to keep whoever.
Oh, they
had a whole
definitely,
bunch of young.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of young players, and they would always get good for at least like a decade.
The Suns, okay.
They would always be good for at least like always.
who would be
good
their
for
star
at least like a
player?
decade. Huh?
I said, who would be their
They
star
would
player?
usually suck the first year. They would get like the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 pick.
Yeah.
And then Booker and that guy and Ayton and whoever else would all be like 88, 90, and like a 90 or something like that. And Mikal would be like an 85. And then they would just destroy everybody for like however long.
Yeah, Middleton has to be competitive in his matchup with Devin Booker. Otherwise, this series is not going to be close. He got to come out and be competitive. He's just not. He ain't really looked like I needed him to look in this game.
If the Suns sweep somehow, does that tarnish Giannis's legacy?
No, how?
Or is that is that on Bud?
How does it tarnish his legacy?
More so Coach Bud, rather.
LeBron lost his first finals. How does that tarnish?
I said
No, if
swept.
they get swept, fire Bud. But I want them to fire Bud anyway. So
It was more of actually a coaching question.
honestly-
I mean, you fire Bud, but I want them to fire Bud anyways. But they're not going to get swept. This team is too good to get swept.
Hate the I just hate the tarnish legacy talk, bro. Because it's like it's a team game. There's so many other people on the court with you at the same time, and so many things that have to go right for you to. Like it's like when the Magic got swept. Does this tarnish Shaq's legacy, bro? Nick Anderson missed 4 free throws. His head was out the game probably once they did that. They were up in that game. They
I don't
win
like
that game.
his head was out the game. Shit, you play to win.
I
Keep
understand
going to
that.
the final buzzer. Hit 0-0-0.
I feel you, but everybody not built like that, G. Everybody can't suffer them type of L's and goes, oh well, no, I'm good. So at the same time, like I don't think they're gonna get swept if they lose this series. Obviously, what I will look back and remember is just Giannis was ailing, like he was ailing. But same time, the issue with losing and things like this is like you may never get back. You don't know what happens.
Yeah.
Like even with Giannis, the reason why I was hesitant, I think Giannis is gonna have a great career. I think he's already a Hall of Famer. But the reason I'm hesitant to like put people and like try to rank people too early is because, bro, you gotta last. Even with Giannis' play style,
It
like,
don't make sense to me.
I feel you, but even with Giannis' play style, like, bro, you got to get to 10 years. You got to get to 12 years. You got to get there.
He doesn't though.
He does though.
He doesn't.
He's going to the
The
Hall
moment
of Fame.
you win an MVP, you a Hall of Famer.
I'm not
The
saying
moment
not
you
going
win
to the
2
Hall of Fame.
MVPs, you a top 50 player to play the game of all time.
Yeah, but then when I'm starting ranking you like top 15, top 20, I'm not like
Look for him. It doesn't matter. He's top 50 all time. Period. He could die today. He top 50 all time.
Okay, but
So
at
it
the
don't
same
matter,
time,
G. That's
I feel you,
really
but
the
at the
goal.
same-
Shit. That should be the goal.
Nah.
Yeah, you can say I want to be the greatest of all time. That don't guarantee it's gonna happen,
Ain't the
G.
goal.
But to be a top 50 player of all time, that's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, but at the same time, like
I don't think D Rose is. I think you could argue that, but I don't think you can.
I
I don't know if it's 50 guys that play basketball. Huh?
Because he didn't last. I think that's the point.
No. Because at least Giannis won 2 MVPs and he put another season where he basically did the same thing he did his MVP year before. Derrick Rose won the MVP, had a solid year, and then got hurt.
I think
and then
the point
and then
is you couldn't judge D Rose off those first years because he
no,
didn't
but
last.
D Rose, but we got to stop acting like D Rose played for 5 years. Derrick Rose has been in the NBA for like 12 years now, or
But
9
he
years,
only
10
played like
years.
6 of them.
Huh?
He only played like 6 of them.
He ain't only played 6 years. He didn't play like a solid like 8 years at this point. He's
I only
had a
remember, like, 6
he's had a
seasons of
longer
him actually
career than a
playing.
lot of guys that have gotten his kind of injured and haven't played. And his career is still going to keep going unless he retires. Derrick Rose has had a career. He will never be what he was.
Yeah,
but he has had a Hall of Fame career still.
But the thing about it is, it's like something to be said for lasting. You have to last.
I disagree
Once
with
you
that.
get about
Bill
10
Walton
years,
didn't last.
which is why people eliminate him in center conversations.
But
I don't.
Well,
but people do.
People that are our age, motherfuckers that's older than me don't.
And I guarantee
People that's older than me never say anything disrespectful about Bill Walton.
They just say he didn't last.
And they also say you didn't watch him when he was in
and
college.
they just say he didn't last.
They say he would literally you didn't watch him when he was in college and you didn't see him when he was
They'll
in
say
Portland.
that, and they'll say, but he didn't last.
It doesn't matter. He's still one of the
you're
greatest
not
basketball
gonna-
players to ever play
sure,
basketball.
But when it comes to ranking, you put him in a different category than you would put a Moses Malone.
you're not
would
putting
put a
you're
Dave
not
Cowens,
putting yeah, but
would put a
you
Patrick Ewing.
put Bill Walton in the same class you put Giannis, or you put Giannis way above Bill Walton.
I don't
Put
really.
Giannis way above Bill Walton.
Exactly.
In
So that's
theory,
my point. He already has
I feel you.
already is almost at the summit. He just has to actually win a
In
championship.
theory, you put Giannis way above Bill Walton, but also here go to think about that in that era. You played 4 years of college, So he comes in at 23. He also got the Blazers one ring. Like, we can't just discount the fact that he got the Blazers the one ring. They had a very good team, but the one thing that in the years after Bill Walton was they just didn't have fucking Bill Walton. And that's why they couldn't win. So it's like, yeah, in theory, you put them way above, but like, to me, once you get to a decade in, then I'm like, all right, let's start like really like ranking you and see really where you like
Where you
fit
fall.
in the terms of basketball lure. Just a decade. Once you get 10 solid years in the league, because at that point in time, back in the day in the 70s, you may only play 10 years. A lot of guys only
that was a
played
long
10.
career.
70s, Magic played 11.
So what are we talking about?
So
G?
once
D
you get to
Rose done
about-
played a decade, G. That's my
Yeah, but D Rose wasn't
Giannis
D Rose
is
for a decade.
Giannis is at year 7 right now.
But can you
G.
imagine?
D-Rose is only D-Rose for 4 years.
I'm saying, but like, can you
and
imagine?
he's still one of the greatest 50
listen,
basketball players to ever play.
I think he had the greatest 50 seasons to ever play.
No, I'm not
I don't
taking
know
50
about
people
that,
that have
G.
played basketball over Derrick Rose.
I don't like as far as seasons and who he was.
No,
at
as in if you tell me give me this guy, give me him.
for how long though? Do I want him for a season or like do I want his career?
You make up the hypotheticals. I'm not doing it. I'm telling you I'm taking Derrick Rose because whatever hypothetical you gonna tell me, I'm gonna tell you it's Tom. I'm gonna ask you is Tom Thibodeau as coach, and you gonna tell me no, and I'm gonna say yes, give me him.
I mean,
Period.
I feel you about the same time. D-Rose plays,
Anytime.
I feel you about the same
He shouldn't
time
have even been on the floor at that point in time.
Not really though. Like
He shouldn't have been
I
on the
disagree
floor
with
at that point
I
in
disagree
time.
with that because you
it's like
see,
a 17-point game with 2 minutes left.
It was not
like
17
12.
points. It was like 12. It was not 17 points. It was a 12-point game with 2 minutes left. If you watch the playoffs, half of the starters are on the court with a 12-point game with 2 minutes
Took that man
left.
off the floor.
No.
Took that
Now-
man off the floor.
No,
You talking about
now,
now, hell yeah, because
No.
anybody do some goofy
Now-
shit and
now-
you back
now-
in the game.
now
back
look.
then, hell no.
Now look, listen. If you want to say
The 76ers was going to score 12 points in 2
How the
minutes with
fuck
that
we
team?
know?
Hell no. And at that point, put him back in the game.
no,
Yes.
no. It
He
wasn't.
had been injured that whole season.
Now, if you
He
want to
had
say
knick-knack injuries the
Now-
whole season. You
But
don't
listen.
run your horse to the point where they fall
though,
out, G.
if somebody is gonna get hurt like that, doing a routine move that they do every time, that probably means it was gonna happen at some point in time, regardless.
Then-
Probably.
So in your
regardless.
hypothetical
So-
vacuum, where we existing
But
at?
listen, what I'm trying to say is, can you imagine ranking D Rose and trying to say what D Rose is after year 3, after year 4, as opposed to right now? Which is why just me at being a 30-year-old now, seeing 3 decades of basketball, seeing 2 decades of basketball, just imagine talking about Gilbert Arenas in like 05, 06. Man, lasted 3 years. It happened 3 years.
But you're putting Gilbert
listen,
Arenas and Derrick Rose in the same
but listen to
conversation.
Gilbert, in those years,
He was cold.
He was averaging 30.
Imagine talking about
he win
T-Mac.
an
D-Rose
MVP.
never averaged 30.
I feel you, but even look,
G,
wait.
averaging a 30 ball now
Listen,
is mean shit.
Listen.
In 05, I think so.
Listen, even like talking about T-Mac. At that point in time, growing up, T-Mac was T-Mac.
To y'all.
He ain't last
y'all.
that long though, bro.
Yeah, he was my favorite player.
He ain't last. So the thing is something
it's
to be said about lasting. You gotta last. And yes, this game is probably over with. I would have to go back and rewatch this game to see exactly what the hell happened. Because I don't know. We've been talking the whole time. But yes, this game is
No, I've
probably
been watching it. Chris
somewhat over
Paul.
with.
Chris Paul has been slicing and dicing them. This game is not over yet. With it's still 15 minutes left to play. The Bucks just have to actually get some offense going. They haven't hit any shots. They've been missing free throws. Chris Middleton has been stagnant this game. Devin Booker is kind of schooling him. I believe Aiden is 6 of 8 right now from the field, or 7 of 8 from the
Yeah, I
field
saw
right
that.
Devin
now.
Booker got to have at least like 5 assists.
So
too.
and also Chris Paul has been on fire from
He been killing it.
as a passer and offensively for the past like 6 game minutes, including that lob he had to.
Are you
Aiden
done
going
hating
to
on
the
Chris
paint.
Paul?
There was no hate. How? No. Now let's actually have a real talk about Chris Paul.
You never liked Chris Paul.
When have I ever hated on him?
Did
though?
you like the way Chris Paul played basketball?
No, that I never said I didn't like his
I
play
was just-
style.
I was just asking
When
you
have
a question.
I ever attacked his
I'm
play
asking
style?
you a question. Yes or no?
When have you ever said I don't like the way he played basketball?
We've had a lot of conversations.
I've always said he is a 2nd round loser, and that's why I don't like him, because people talk about him like he's the greatest point guard to ever play basketball, and he never ever made it to 2nd place. He finally made it to 2nd place. I have no more criticisms of him.
Okay.
He is who he is. Is he a top 5 point guard of all time? You can give that to him now that he made it as far as 2nd place, because I couldn't give it to him over guys that didn't won championships or didn't been to 2nd place before. But now that he's here, I'm not upset with people saying what they done said about him. But I've always said it, and I'm going to maintain it to the day I die. Before this year, it was all premature. It was all premature. It was heaping a lot of praise on him, giving him credit for being this leader, this guy, this woo,
But
and
this
they never won
your point
anything.
about Giannis,
No, it doesn't.
because you said it took this long before you crowned him or whatever. Like you just giving it to
Chris
him
Paul
now.
got 2 MVPs and Defensive Player of the Year? That's an honest question.
Doesn't.
Exactly. So they not even in the same conversation. It's not even close. It's not like literally as players, they're not even close. You take Giannis 10 times over 10 times, period. And if you don't, you're lying and you're twisted and you need to go back and watch more basketball. Because in 8 years, because in 7 seasons, before the age of 27, you were able to get to an NBA Finals on his back while getting 2 MVPs and a Defensive Player of the Year. He's been an All-Star 4 times, and he's been at least All-NBA first or second team for the past 5 years.
My Lord.
Did you hear what I said? That's Giannis. On top of winning Defensive Player of the Year, and I think he's been defensive All-NBA defense for at least 3 of the past 4 years.
Hold on, wait.
And now you're about to go and question his defense again.
I wasn't. I was
right.
just going to say with Chris Paul, I still think Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, God bless him, has Kobe Bryant. I think he has Chris Paul.
No, he don't.
MVP
But how
award.
can you say
Chris
that
Paul
and then say
should've won
Russ
that year.
deserves his MVP though?
Huh?
But you defended Russ's MVP to the
Because
grave.
Russ's MVP is better than Kobe's year.
Is it?
Russ did something that ain't been done since King was alive, bro.
So did
No, he didn't that
So did
year.
Kobe.
No, he
He
didn't.
played with
No, he
Swiss
didn't.
Parker.
No, he didn't. Not that year. No, he didn't. Not
yeah,
that
that
year.
wasn't that year.
Nope, that wasn't that year. Nope, it wasn't. Stop that. It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
What year was that? 06, 07?
No, that was 07,
7,
08. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I'm not gonna get that to Chris Paul. I'm sorry.
He should have won it. He averaged 22 and 11, and they had. I think the only reason why Kobe got it was because they won the West by 1 game.
Gee, what?
They won the West by 1 game. Chris Paul had 22, 11, and 2
They won the West.
by 1 game.
They won the West. Was,
By
it the,
one
was it the
game.
best record in the league?
I actually don't know. I think Boston was.
You say Boston was?
I think Boston was. Yeah, also I'm pretty sure it was Boston.
Can you look that up, Lee?
Pretty sure
What
it
was
was
Boston's record in 2007?
I think it was 60 and something. Because
They might have
there
won
was-
60 and 22.
No, I think it was like 60. Yeah, maybe
60 and 22.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was. I know that
I'm sorry, G. Give
the
me.
Hornets were like the
I'm
Hornets
not taking.
were. I think
I'm not
50
taking that ring from Kobe.
I'm not taking the ring. What you mean? They didn't win the ring that year. You mean the award?
I'm sorry. I'm not taking the award from
I'm
Kobe.
sorry.
They got to the finals that year.
I always thought that year was a lifetime achievement award.
I don't think it was.
It was a lifetime achievement award because of the years when you maybe could have gave it to him. There was
He
a
never
lot,
deserved it before.
Steve Nash.
but listen, but
He never
but
deserved it before.
I understand that, but
Go ahead, Lee.
The Celtics were 66 and 16.
Damn.
that's why,
okay,
yeah, exactly.
Never
I
mind,
was
never mind.
gonna say that.
Damn,
That's
60,
why,
okay.
like some people think KG should have won that. Remember, because KG won defense
Hit
player
the
of the year
button,
that
Lee.
year. What
You
do
do
you
good dope.
mean?
You do good though.
He won defense player of the year that year.
No, G.
On a 66 and 16 team.
G. No.
The fuck are you talking
KG
about?
was not the MVP that year, G.
No, Defensive Player of the Year, 21.
No. He said some people thought KG should have won MVP. No, he
I
shouldn't
never
have.
thought that, but
No, he shouldn't have.
I
No, he
personally
shouldn't
never
have.
thought that, but he had a goddamn
Look,
case.
I was a Kevin Garnett.
He didn't have a case?
No, he didn't. Listen.
The fuck you mean?
You talking to before Kevin Garnett went to
Who's
Boston?
the best player on
Stop.
that team?
You asked me a question. You talking to a Kevin Garnett fan that before he went to Boston was one of the biggest Kevin Garnett fans ever, and after he went to Boston, I was like, gee, this is not the same Kevin Garnett. No,
I mean, it wasn't the
not
same
the
KG,
same
but
Kevin.
at the
No,
same team.
no, he was not the MVP that
The
year.
man still averaged.
He was not. I would have rather Chris Paul got it than
What did
Kevin
he
Garnett.
average that year? 18 and 12 with 2 blocks and a steal.
I would have rather Chris Paul have gotten it that year. If that's the case, no, KG was not the MVP that year.
I don't think he was either, but I'm just saying.
No, they lied with that case that they was making.
I can understand why the case was made.
Yeah, the Bucks tweaked this game off.
You can also say he sacrificed stats to win.
Who?
Kevin Garnett.
I disagree with that, but okay.
Huh? Bro, the first year he was there, he averaged 18.8, 9 boards, 3 assists, a steal, and a block.
That's not an MVP. DPOY, yes. All NBA, yes. MVP, no. Now,
So
when
you
Kobe
be-
was doing what he was
So
doing
you
to
can
Chris
be
Paul.
defense player of the year, but you can't be MVP.
No,
You
not
still-
when Kobe
you
and
was-
Chris Paul
so
doing
listen,
what they doing.
So listen, you was the best defensive player in the league, and you still averaged 18.8 on offense, gave you 3.9 assists, but that ain't good enough.
Giannis this year, or when he won MVP, averaged 29,
It's a
29,
stats era,
13.
bro.
I don't know what's
It is. People average more points.
Gee, all right, bro.
Gee, I think
All right,
last
bro.
year more people averaged 20 points than ever before.
All right, bro.
Am I lying about that shit?
What year? What era Giannis can't play in?
I didn't say he
now
couldn't
start
play.
now start
I
lying
never
to me.
said
Now
he
start
couldn't.
lying to me and
Did
telling
I ever
me
say he couldn't play?
Then
I never said he couldn't
don't
play.
tell me
All
that.
I said
come on,
was
G.
this is a stats era. You rack up a lot of stats right now. You just fucking do. It's okay. You just do.
I disagree with that, but okay.
Huh?
What you mean, huh?
You don't rack up a lot of stats right now?
No. I think
Alright,
it's
man.
been more of an emphasis on offense now because you realize that's the way to win the game.
You also rack
A lot of
and
people
you
don't
rack up a lot
understand
of
that
stats,
basketball is about winning the game.
and you also rack up a lot of stats right now. You just do. Like, it's easy. They made it easier for you to score the ball. You rack up a lot of stats right now.
They did make it easier to score, more possessions than right now as well.
You rack
Speaking
up
of
a lot
that,
stats.
point guard Baron Davis with Isaiah Thomas drops tonight at 12 a.m. Episode 1, Part 1. Isaiah and Baron
Don't
break.
mention.
He does not mention.
Does not mention somebody
He does
from-
not. No. He does not mention the 6'6"
6'6"
guard
guard.
who they. Now the reason why I brought that up is because he mentioned plenty of times the 6'6" guards that they changed the rules in the league to make it easier for them to score. He said that.
Does not mention the 6'6" guard.
He does not say that 6'6" guard's name. Now, we do have a episode of Point Guard hosted by Baron Davis. Shout out to Slick Studios, iHeart Media, HNB Media for co-producing that. Coming with Gary Payton. And Gary Payton, we actually did get Gary Payton to talk about Mike. I can't wait until
There you
y'all.
go.
By the way, that Gary Payton clip gonna go so viral. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I cannot wait
Low-key talked about that.
for like 5-10 minutes, bro.
Yeah, no, but he low-key talked about that like the week after.
Where?
I'm not going to tell the people where because
Then it don't matter. If it was it like he said it to BD?
Not the exact
Then
same
no,
way.
I don't want to hear it. He said that's bullshit. Did he say that?
I don't think so.
He said that's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, man. He literally said that's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, man. He literally said that's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Literally, I never. So when that shit dropped,
I ain't want to hear it either. I was mad as hell when it came out.
when that shit dropped, I don't want to hear it. We moving on. Make sure you go check out the episode of Point God Podcast, available everywhere you get your
How did we get
podcast.
here?
What do you mean?
Outside of-
Because you
what
were
I say?
talking about them changing the rules in offense, and I said that we talked that Isaiah talks about that with Baron on this episode of Point God, as well as on the second episode of Point God. He also talks about his favorite point guards and guards to play against, and also he names who he thinks is the
Lee,
smartest NBA player he ever played
Lee,
against.
just get the plastic cups. They're just in the thing.
This man had a stash of plastic cups.
No, they're
No,
in
just the ones like this. That's not glass.
like that one.
Oh yeah, I feel what you mean. I thought you meant the
Ain't no
little you
more.
did.
Yes, it is. It got to be some more up there.
But it's unfortunate that the Bucks came out in that second quarter and played so terribly. Like they needed a 30-point quarter, and they just didn't give what they needed. I also think that Giannis's lack of aggression, because he missed those free
They've been
throws.
19 for 19 from the free throw
Exactly.
line.
You
Wow.
can't beat that. You can't beat going 19 for 19 from the free throw line.
Wow. And 2 for 6. That's
Also, he's clearly ailing. You're like, he's on the court and he's playing, but it's ways you can see like that ain't normal Giannis. He would be a little bit more aggressive there. That's not normal Giannis. He's clearly ailing. Giannis
Yeah.
is clearly ailing. Like you can even see like, yeah, he'll do certain things, but then it's like,
Yeah.
bet he pull up. Like, yeah, he pulled up and he could make that, but that's like he could also try to get by him.
Yeah, shout out to my little brother Brandon for watching. No, I do not see you in the comment section while you texting me. I'm on my phone. I do not see you in the comment section. But yeah. Or hold on one second.
By the way, I tweeted this earlier. I forgot that CP3 played for other teams, but does CP3 get his jersey? How many places does CP3 get his jersey retired at? I ain't had no more to just get the glass ones. Get the glass ones.
G, he's doing the best he can right now, G. He's doing the best he can right now, G. It's been a rough day for my man. Help my mans out. And shout out to my little brother Brandon. You ugly. While you sitting up here talking about you commented in the comments, I'm ugly. You ugly, motherfucker. Beanhead, little
It's funny,
big
you
biscuit
went
head
all the way,
ass.
Logged in, scrolled down, and that was the comment.
No, he texted me. Did you see my comment? I'm like, no, I ain't see it.
That's
To my something. I just said you ugly. You ugly. Then what the hell? Yeah. But yeah. Ooh. Or what's the name of that movie that was what's the name of the movie? Meet the Fockers, where it started at. What was it? Meet the Parents? Is that the name of that movie? Okay, yeah.
With Ben Stiller?
Yeah.
How we get here?
I don't know how we got here. You tell me. We taking a shot? Oh, Bucks are within 13. By the way, the winner of this game will wind up scoring 111 points.
Okay.
Whoever gets there, I have no idea. But the winner of this game is going to score 111. That means the Bucks have to score probably 32 more points in this quarter and keep the Suns from scoring 19 in the quarter, which I think is possible, but they have to lock in. But also, I think as I said before in the first quarter when the audio was bad.
It's about if the Suns miss.
Yeah. Also, as I said in the first quarter, this game is a must-win game for the Suns. So I'm glad that they came out with the way that they did. Let's take this shot. Y'all ready?
Everybody.
Game 1.
We're going to the bar after this too. By the way, this might be our last Hoops and Brews happy hour for this playoffs if it don't go long. So enjoy yourselves. We enjoy ourselves. But shout out to this season, man. What are your final thoughts on just the now that we're here in the finals?
Shit.
Yeah, but like, give me some real like what are you like? I feel like you are. Well, I was saying the whole time I didn't enjoy this season. You were saying this season has been great. What have been your actual thoughts on the season now that we're here in the finals? I'm gonna start with you, T.
I think the season was entertaining, like, especially, like, I mean, I feel like this season felt like 2 different seasons, honestly, like, because, like, the peak quarantine version of the season
Facts.
to, like, we can go to
Playoff,
games.
yeah.
Like, I went to 2 playoff games this year, like, and I saw KD do his thing, like, you know. It definitely seems like different versions of the season.
Y'all took y'all shot? Okay.
It's been some good basketball. The injuries have been annoying. That's the one thing about this season. Like, I wish we could have a season where we could just roll the ball out. Every team is completely healthy and like playing together for the whole season, so we can actually see who's the best team. But that's part of the game. But I'm excited.
Big ass shots.
I'm excited for someone new, for a new champion, and like how it's gonna look next year, because it's obviously clear that, like, you know, a team that didn't make the playoffs last year is in the finals now. So I feel like a lot of teams are gonna make moves to be more competitive, because it's possible to anything can happen, you know.
I'm not upset at that, Pavi. Go ahead.
I think the season's been entertaining. I think it's been like a new era. Like I said, just a new era of basketball, man. Like a lot of the guys that we love. I mean, I'm 30. I turned 30 this year. So that means if I was 12 watching you when you were coming to the league, you 35, 36, 37. You want, I mean, even like Steph. I was in high school watching Steph. He 33 years old now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's young guys who were born in the 2000s. You know, guys who graduated high school in 2016. If these guys are coming into their own, I kind of feel like we're kind of like in. I said to myself, we might be back in the 70s when it comes to where I don't know if we're gonna see a repeat champion for a minute, maybe.
Okay.
Because in the 70s, like, you saw teams make the finals like twice, but they didn't always repeat. Like, I think the Lakers made the finals back-to-back, but they didn't repeat. I think the Knicks made it back-to-back. It was the Knicks or the Lakers made it back-to-back. They didn't repeat. The Sonics had a really good team. The Wizards had a really good team. The Celtics were good. The Suns made the finals, if I'm not mistaken. But, nah, it's been entertaining. I also think the basketball, I'll be very interested to see what play style takes over next. You know, I think we're not post-Warriors completely, but I think we're post that version of the Warriors.
Okay.
So, you know, everybody was like, all right, more threes. I think we still threes. But at the same time, if one of these teams do rise up and they are the next dominant team, you know, like, everybody always copycats. The league is a copycat league. So, like, what do teams, you know, copy? Or do we go back to where every team has their own style? You know, I think growing up, a lot of the teams, what you loved about the game was that teams had their own style. You know, the Knicks, you know, they were gritty. You know, the Knicks, you thought they might fight you. You know, the Pacers, you know, they were also gritty, but they also had, you know, Reggie. You know, the Bulls were the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
you
Pistons
thought
were the Pistons.
Pistons were the Pistons. You thought the West Coast were those teams play fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was just what you thought about the West Coast. They play fast. They're jump shooting teams. So do we go back to that? I just think this is like just a new era in basketball, which makes it pretty exciting. And I mean, also the bubble games, well, not bubble games, but just the no fans games I thought were interesting. Being there, it's a cool experience to me, actually.
Really?
It was kind of like, I've said it many times, it's like the best lifetime fitness game you will ever see in your life, is what it felt like.
Which was not, okay.
To me, it was fun. Like, it was like going to like an open run and like nobody can see us in person but you. To me, it was kind of cool. Like, it's like, bro, I'm going to these games all year. Nobody's in the stadium outside of like media members and a couple people cleaning up. Nobody's here.
I missed that though. That was fun. But although I will say, having the fans back, like I said,
It's dope.
It's the best thing ever.
It's dope to have the fans back. I think the human element of basketball is something that I hopefully don't ever want to see taken away again. Like, the human element is a real thing. Like, runs with the crowd, like, you feel it. You know, when it was like nobody's in the stands, like, that's why even in the bubble, I'm like, yo, if you go a 3-0, a team might come back. You ain't got to travel nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You come out and just game plan, take control of the game.
It wasn't gonna happen, but I feel you.
But I feel you. But we also saw 2-3-1 leads diminished.
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening in normal years when you got to go into somebody's house and win that game. You got 20,000 people yelling at your stupid ass.
Oh my God, campaign hitting 30 footers. Oh my God.
You got 2,000 people yelling at your stupid ass.
Yeah.
And you got to make them free throws.
Yeah, campaign hitting 30-foot shots. Jesus. That should have been a foul. They ain't gave middle. They have not given. The Bucks have not gotten any foul calls tonight though. It's been pretty remarkable to see. The fact they've only shot 6 free throws with Giannis Antetokounmpo on their team is insane. Campaign.
No
I was about to say, if campaign would have hit that 30-footer, bro, I swear.
Those seats are coming back, but I love like how that looks. I think they kind of took a page from maybe
Brent Forbes for 3. Let's go. Bucks with that 9. Remember when I told you Brent Forbes
took a
in 1
page
minute?
from maybe like Europe or like Olympic basketball. But like I love like
They just did that so fans can't be within 12 feet of the players.
yeah, but I love that though. I think, but they're also right there. But like
That's
I love,
not close enough for them to get COVID though.
I feel you, but I love that though. Like I love how it looks. I think it looks cool.
Wait,
Also,
how well it looks?
how they got like the tarp like on the right side. I also think the camera angles that we get are cool.
That should be looking like 2K 30, 2K
Facts.
35.
52.
Yeah, exactly.
2K52. No, I mean it'll be very interesting to see. And just even like I said, the main thing with this finals that I'm happy about is that like, you know, people complained about Cavs Warriors because I'm like, yo, every year, Cavs Warriors 4 straight years, we know what's coming. You know, like this, you have no idea. You don't even, these teams have, and then also you go into next year, you know how many Bucks games on national TV? You know how many Suns games going to be on national TV? Like, you get new matchups that become premier matchups that I think is incredible and great for the league personally.
Yeah, it's better when more teams are good. It's better when
Or just different teams are good.
Different teams.
Different teams. Like even like the Knicks being back in the playoffs and Trae Young having his first moment in the Garden.
Yeah, next year New York is gonna be the basketball city. Like it's gonna have 2
like
good teams. Like
yeah, but like the Knicks, like they're like you okay, like the Knicks, like you playoff basketball in New York is incredible, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like just even cutting on the TV and knowing they in the Garden,
Yeah.
is incredible. It just is what it is. You can hate on New York all you want. You can hate on the Garden all you want. The Garden is the best arena in basketball.
Like all the players that play there. Even
I've never been to the Garden, so
Like visiting
that's the
players
only
love to play in the
basketball
Garden
haven
for
I've
some
not been
reason.
to.
It's the best arena in basketball.
Yeah, I really want to go to the Garden.
It's the best. It don't matter what game you seeing. It's just like it's the Garden, bro. You walk in, it look like you're going to a Broadway show. You walk in the arena. It don't even really look like it's a basketball arena in like the common areas. And then you walk in, it's just the Garden. I feel like there's no terrible seats in the Garden.
No, it's all pretty solid. It's all pretty even.
Like the Garden, I don't think it's even that big. It don't feel like that big when you walk inside. Am I tripping about that?
It's pretty. No. It definitely, if you go for a concert, it don't feel that big.
Cause like it's bad seats in the UC.
Mm-hmm.
It's some terrible ass seats in the UC.
Nosebleeds.
Like them shits are terrible. Garden, granted, I wasn't in the we weren't in the nosebleeds when we went, but I felt like it was no like bad seats though.
Nope, not there or Barclays, honestly.
Yeah, I've heard
The way
Barclays
it's
is
set.
really small.
It's super small.
Fair.
Yeah, and by the way, if y'all ever go and y'all watch these videos, and we post the covers and y'all ask where can I find it, you can always find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts, including Stitcher, as well as SoundCloud. And if you want to find them, usually if you're looking on HNB Media TV, these will be listed as watch
What is
parties.
this?
If you're watching us on youtube.com/hoops and brews, they'll be labeled watch parties, but it's just because SEO, to be honest. But it's still Hoops and Brews Happy Hour. We've been doing this for about 4 years now at this point in time. So shout out to the fans. We in a building. Let's get it. So my question to you all is, where does Chris Paul without the ring rank right now? And where will he rank if they can close the deal?
Top 7, top 8.
As a player or as a player?
Who is he ahead of, though? I hate when people say top whatever and don't name the players. You say top 25, fine, but top 7, who them 6 guys before? Lee.
Are you saying players or point guards?
Point guards.
Point guards.
Steph, Magic, Oscar Robinson, Isaiah, J-Kid, Russ, and then Chris Paul.
I'm not upset with
No
that
Stockton?
list. I would put Stockton over J. Kidd, to be honest.
I put Stockton just below Chris Paul because he can't score like him. I want you to be able
I
to score a
disagree
little
with
bit.
that. I think he didn't score like him, but he could. And I've said many times,
You've been saying this for years, though. I will
if
give you
John
that.
Stockton would have took more shots, the Jazz would have a ring.
Make that Devin Booker. All right, he had to. That might have been a huge bucket. The Bucks
great
within
play, though.
10. It was a great play.
For me, I don't know, man. I think, I mean, the career Chris Paul has had,
He shouldn't be open like that. Dang. Oh.
the career Chris Paul has had, everywhere he goes, the team has success. Even just living in LA, what he's done for the Clippers. You know, we gotta, I mean, what him, Blake, and that whole era did for the Clippers is the reason why you get a Kawhi. It's the reason why you get a Paul George. The reason why they didn't feel comfortable putting on that Clippers jersey. Because 15 years ago, wasn't nobody going to the Clippers.
I mean, Chris Paul not the reason I'm joining the Clippers, but I feel you.
No, but like they set the culture of like they have a winning culture. Like again, if you grew up,
They don't have a winning culture.
no,
but I feel you.
if you were born in 2000, yes they do. They made the playoffs.
What if they
and
won?
It doesn't matter. They've been to the playoffs. They won 50 games. They've been to the playoffs every year. That's a winning culture. So winning culture. They've made the playoffs.
Bulls have had a
every
winning
single
culture
year.
since 2000.
I think the Clippers been in the playoffs more.
CP3 is going crazy. He said not today.
If I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
like they've been in playoffs for a decade straight.
Yeah, Middleton has to be
Clippers?
extraordinary. Gee, what the fuck, bro? Bro. I'm not gonna lie. The refs have been making me very, very, very angry this entire game. But I haven't been saying nothing because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, you complain about the refs. You just want the Bucks to win. This has been terrible officiating. It's been clearly lopsided officiating. It makes no sense, bro. Middleton get hit every time he drives to the rim and ain't got one call the whole game. One call the whole game. Come on, Brand. Why the fuck you... Do you practice that, Brent Forbes? Do you practice the one leg step back with the hezzy? The fuck?
He might.
He might.
And it don't go in. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. That was a terrible possession. Get him off the floor, bro. Put in Jeff Teague if Brent Forbes gonna do that stupid ass shit.
But nah, as far as like,
This game is over, by the way. I said first to 111. This game is over.
but nah, as far as Chris Paul, man, I don't know. I mean, also he's not done yet. No matter what happens this year, he's still not done yet. He got 1 to 2 more years of good basketball left in him
Where?
on this team.
You think they gonna pay him?
I mean, he could just
He
opt
won
in.
$100 million.
First of all, he could just opt in and say, fuck all y'all.
But he wants $100 million.
But he could also just opt the fuck in.
Yeah, but if you get hurt next year, you're never getting $100 million. You get hurt next year, you a vet minimum. I'm sorry, vet.
I mean, yeah, I
minimum
feel you,
next
but you
season.
wouldn't take $45 million?
I don't know if I'm opting in though.
I don't know.
I'm just
I
saying.
think that's the
I might have to go somewhere else.
I think his accountant and financial advisor need to sit
It
down with
depends.
him and be
It
like,
depends. Do they win a ring? If they win a ring, then I'm not going
Even
nowhere.
if they don't, bro, like like he wants $100 million for like 3 years. It's
No,
not.
he won $100 million for 4 years.
It's not that bad.
You gonna want to pay? He's 30. What?
That's 25 a year.
37.
You 36.
That's 25 a year. With the way he plays, he can play it.
That's
Listen,
4 more
I
years,
feel you,
bro.
but with the way he plays, as long as he doesn't have he never has serious injuries when he tears something, like ruptures something. For the most part, knock on wood, it never happened.
He just get hurt. Hold on, wait a minute. Where the wood at? Pause.
Knock on wood, it never happens. But he just has like a pulled muscle, a sprained ankle, a fucking shoulder stinger. Like, how the hell? All right, bro. Like, it's small things like that to the point where it's like, you know, and then with his play style, he could play he could play until he's 42 if he wants to. With his play style.
Hit the button. You do good, though. Thank you.
How?
Turn it up a little bit before you hit that button next time.
You do good, though.
Thank you. He's not playing these 42.
I didn't say I said he could with his play style.
I told you LeBron could play to 50, and you told me hell no.
50 ain't 42. That's 8 more years, G.
LeBron
You know how
can
much
play
shit
to,
happened to you
LeBron
when
can
you-
play to 50 if he wants.
No, he can't, bro.
He damn near.
He can, G. You wouldn't want you wouldn't want 12, 8, and 4 LeBron?
No, because you got all these young niggas that probably ain't even born yet that will be
Fuck
hooping
outta
his
here.
ass up.
Fuck out of
I don't know if they're gonna be hooping him
Somebody
up.
born
though.
in
Hooping that
2007 gonna be
I don't
dunking
know
on
if
his
they gonna be, I
ass.
saw Kevin Willis play the game of basketball at 40. I don't know if they'll be
42.
40.
That's not 50.
No, but still.
He didn't really play.
Huh?
He was on the bench.
He not fucking LeBron James. He not goddamn LeBron James.
Oh,
But it's
LeBron
gonna
would be
be
like a
like-
David West
sorry,
player.
guy.
He
It's
play
gonna
like
be
David
it's gonna be
West.
kids that's like LeBron, like
Gee,
all the
Bron
time.
can play
Somebody
till
who
he's
was
50.
born
It's
the
gonna-
week. Somebody who was born the week after 808s and Heartbreak drop gonna be giving that man drugs.
No, they not.
LeBron was a freak of nature, but it's gonna be like
LeBron is
it's gonna be a million. LeBron types are gonna be common as we develop into the future.
He's a Herschel Walker type athlete. I don't think he's really going like Herschel Walker wasn't good enough, quote unquote, to play football anymore. But we know what kind of game football is. Most people don't play.
Like Will Chamberlain, bro. Like Will Chamberlain, somebody offered him a job at like 45 or something like that. But it's like, bro, you not like no, my G.
Will Chamberlain, not LeBron James.
They're the same type of athlete.
Not with today. He didn't have today's technology, bro.
They're the same type of athlete.
He didn't have today's technology.
Even though I've watched Will Chamberlain when he was with the Lakers, that shit's sad. That shit is sad. That is not
the same
Chamberlain
Will
tuned
G.
in. That's not the
He
man
was
I
getting
tuned in to
layups,
see.
G. He was getting
That's
clean
not the
layup.
man. I watched the game. He had 30 rebounds, but he had like 10 points.
How do you get I just really want to know how you get 30 rebounds in the game.
Niggas is people missing shots, bro.
Make that, Brand. Make up for yourself. There we go, Brand. Let's go. Brand, get it in.
Because people is missing
Come on.
shots.
We can't let them score. Possession for possession. Let's go, Bucks. I almost wore my Giannis jersey today, but I thought it was going to jinx him. I should have worn it. And now I might not get a chance to do this again. How did win and travel on Chris Paul? Did he not pick the ball up with two hands?
He knocked it out of his hand.
No, afterwards. He picked it up with two hands and then started dribbling again with one hand. Ooh. Ah! Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a three. Let's get a three. Let's get a three. Slow down, Middleton. Slow down. Slow down. There we go. There we go. Back him down. Back him down. Back him down.
Help.
Abuse him. Abuse him.
Help.
Abuse him.
Help.
Give me that. Oh, come on, Giannis.
The Suns have been playing great D this game. I've been watching. Like they've been getting all types of deflections, turnovers. They really not scared of this team at all.
Subject, I probably got to go to Chicago this week.
That's because
on,
Giannis is
Thursday,
hurt.
Friday, family stuff. But I'm probably going to a Bucks finals game on Sunday. I think I'm going to go, G.
Respect.
Tickets ain't even that. Tickets
What,
not
what's
even
not
that.
that bad?
The ticket, like 6?
100?
Yeah. For the finals, though, G?
Bro, the Suns tickets were like $3 a ticket.
Really?
Yeah.
For the finals,
Damn.
bro, that's not
I
that
looked.
bad, G. And it was like 100 level seats for 6.
All right.
For the
I'm
NBA
not gonna lie. If I go
finals,
to the finals, I'm probably gonna sit in the 200-300 levels and just enjoy myself. G, I'll be in the press box.
no, they had, I think, standing room for like
And by the
3.
way, I said the first team to get to 111 wins. The Suns now have a 112 scores, 112.99. Suns gonna win.
By the way, they had like standing room for like 3, but like, nah, if I go, I need me a seat. Bro.
I'm not doing no standing.
Yeah, I'm
room.
not driving to stand. You lost your damn mind.
No.
I'm driving to sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm never paying over $100 to go to an NBA game ever again in my life.
I will.
Never in my life. Now that I've been a reporter, I will never in my life pay $100.
People that think about reporting though, like
I've been there. No,
I feel, but people think about reporting though. Like reporting is one thing, but going to the game as a fan, you can just completely.
If I go to the game as a fan, I'm still gonna be reporting in my mind.
I feel you, but it's different when you're reporting for your job. Like you can't get no beer as a reporter.
If I go to, I mean.
You can't. I mean, you can, but like, why would you do that?
No. I mean, you can.
But why would you do that?
Honestly, I swear to God, I used to have root beer floats all the time. Like, I would go get
root beer float.
No. Listen, I would go get a root beer float next to Jerry West, and my cup would be foamy. And people be like, "What you get a beer?" I'm like, "Nah, it's a root beer float." But it could have been a beer. I could have like, "Nah, it's a root beer float."
Yeah, because he 80, and back in the day,
no, Jerry West didn't say that. Other people be like, "What you get a root beer float?" I mean, what you get a beer? I'm like,
Jerry West
nah.
80. People was probably smoking cigars. In the damn
I'm not trying, but honestly, I'm not trying to drink at the games when I go to report, because other reporters be talking to me. When I drink, I want to enjoy myself. G, I'm not trying to talk to y'all about
nobody besides like Cam, Kahari.
Yeah,
mostly just Cam.
People talk to me, so I be talking.
You be more social than me. I be like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I rock with the people. I'm a man of the people.
I talk to people I know.
I'm a man of the people.
And if I know you, then you realize I talk a whole lot. But if I don't know you, you probably like, damn, he don't talk. If I know you though, it's like, damn, he talk a lot. They're fighting for the third time. Let it go, G.
Yeah, for the third time.
How many times has bro won?
McGregor won the first time. Poirier won the last time. He gave Conor as his hands. And did he give him hands and choke him out? I don't know. I think he gave him hands though, because he definitely bruised him up. So they fighting for the third time. But honestly, Conor at this point is washed. He just started the whiskey, or he was a part of that group that started their 12 whiskey. They sold it for a few $100 million, so he's a $100 millionaire now off of whiskey, not just fighting. So he just still fighting to keep the brand going, which he probably will keep fighting.
He trying to get that Floyd package going.
I mean, shit, he got $25 million from Floyd. I think he got 125 plus from selling the proper whiskey. So he 150 deep. Minus UFC, but UFC fighters also don't get paid much. They only get paid like $4 or $5 million a fight. They don't get paid like Floyd. Floyd get paid like $500 million a fight, or $250 million a fight to get in a ring and box a man. So Conor just still fighting because the UFC is still the dominant force in fighting, and they don't necessarily pay their fighters that much. And don't get me wrong, I like the UFC. I love it. I watch it every chance I get. Whenever I can watch the pay-per-views, I always do it. So it's a good fight, and it's always a good fight. It's good fights with an S. It's just
I actually don't follow.
They don't really make that much money.
Boxing, I never watched boxing, fighting. I
really?
never.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it, especially in MMA, because that blood sport element of it is wow. I'd be like, bro, you willing to get in the ring and get your ass split open like a can for the glory? I respect.
Killed.
Honestly, low key, I feel like more people have gotten killed in boxing matches than MMA matches.
Yeah, because you get knocked out beforehand. Boxing, you can still stand up.
And get your ass
you
pummeled in the head.
Flooded up, G, like off top, bro. You getting flooded up. Also, can we look?
What?
I've been meaning to discuss this with somebody.
Yeah, let's
my
go.
fellow Chicago brother, and feel me. The GD anthem is one of the most important Chicago records of all time.
It is.
Here's why though.
It's gonna cause a lot of
it is. Somebody
bloodshed
get
in the city.
Folded up. But here's why though.
It's unfortunate, but
the BDs have. I also understand the power of him saying they didn't let the GDs in the dough. Also, if you go back and listen to his music, that's Duck Homie.
I know, and they never rock with him because of situations in the city.
And look, we all know that GDs is the biggest, like at least growing up when we grew up, was the biggest gang in the city. Always.
Yeah. How is that not a foul?
But like the BDs had the rap game in a stranglehold for like 10 years.
Come on, Giannis, make these 2 biggest free throws of your life right now.
It was no GDs cracking for like 10 years. Like openly GDs, it was no GDs cracking for like 10 years. That's one of the
because the BDs made that a part of their brand.
Like, yo, we rap, and if y'all want to fuck with us, which we are, like the you can't fuck with them. And like, bro, it's one of the biggest rap records in the past, from Chicago in the past decade, bro. Like, I can't.
That shit is like that, like Love Sosa type shit. Like,
for them, it is, bro. Like, it's crazy. I was just in bed.
I got too much family involved in this. I'm not talking about none shit.
I was just in bed at like 3 a.m. one night. Now it's like, yo, That's crazy.
You was like, yo, they didn't let the GD.
Nah, like look, I was
This
just
nigga opened his eyes and was like, in the middle of the night.
I did not do that because of where I'm
Rise
from. I did
from
not
the
do
Phoenix.
that because of where I'm from. But I did look at it like, yo, just from a standpoint of being in the city and just knowing like the city in general. I'm like, man, that shit real. Like that shit is up. Somebody gonna get beat the hell up this summer because of that song.
For
though.
sure.
Beat the hell. They gonna play that shit the
it's
wrong place.
It's definitely a Chicago hit.
Also, we got people from outside the city saying that shit.
Make that
Yeah,
Drew.
I saw my podcast was like, this shit go
Yeah,
crazy.
and I'm like, bro,
Drew
I
and
don't
Chris
even know.
Middleton.
I'm like,
Drew,
I'm like,
no, stop. Drew and Chris Middleton today have not been what the Bucks have needed them to be in order for them to
we
win.
got 18 and 19.
Drew and Middleton have not been what they needed them to be today. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue. My bad. But no, they have not been what they needed to be. It's unfortunate, but it happens. If you can still win in game 2, you fine. If the Bucks go down 2-0, I still don't think it's over. But they shouldn't go down 2-0. That's all I'm saying.
What they
Last team that come back from 2-1 in the finals. Is it the Heat? I think it's a Heat, right?
These stats on Middleton look okay though. 12 for 25, 5 from 12 from 3, 29 points. It's decent.
12 or 25. ain't really
12 for
good.
25 is not good for him. He's a 90, 50, 40 player.
That's damn near 50%.
No, damn near and taking 25 shots and missing. And no, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. We all
Drew Holiday.
no
though,
stop.
4
Lee,
for 14.
Lee, what have we said about Giannis since we was talking before the show started? What's he gonna look like? He gonna look like himself. Oh, he looked kind of normal. Woo, woo. Second half started. I say, oh, he looked like he lost a little bit of that steam. You have to. This is also why I said it and I meant it. Chris Middleton, being partnered with Giannis, has the chance to go down in NBA history as a top 10 number 2 option of all time. But he has to step up and play that way every time. Even if Chris Middleton goes crazy and wins Finals MVP and Giannis doesn't this season, I won't even be upset. Why?
He had to.
Why? Because he had to, and why? Because I'm seeing Giannis in the first half come out and play like you would want a guy like him to play in the first half. You want him to look like his old self, strike some fear into the heart of the other team, get a block. Like, yeah, you cool. But then when the second half happens and he gets that 15 minutes of rest time, that knee get a little stiff, get a little cold, he get a little sleepy like T is over there, he get the yawn and that knee get the yawn and get a little cold.
Living wrong.
You expect that man to slow down. And he has.
You said his knee gets a yawn, and that's crazy.
That's when you need the second and the third guy to step up. Chris Middleton is great. And I've always called him Chris Middleton.
Damn, look at that. Since Tim Duncan. First player of 15 and 15 is finals MVP since
DeAndre
Tim
Ayton
Duncan.
via ESPN. But literally, Chris Middleton has like arguably been a great player his entire career. It's just, where is that more? Like Ray Allen would have gave me that more.
Are we sure about that?
Ray Allen would have gave
Are
me
we
that.
sure
With,
about that?
with Giannis?
Are we sure about
Ray
that?
Allen would have gave me that little
we
bit of
sure
more.
about that?
That little bit of more.
Here is why I say are we sure
Prime
about
Ray
that?
Allen would have gave me that
Here's
little
why
bit
I
of
say we
more.
sure about that.
Drew
Now, granted,
Holiday, he's not
Now,
really
hold
that
on,
guy.
wait. Now hold on, wait. This ain't Prime Ray Allen, but
Drew is overrated, by the way.
But I pulled up my Facebook
There's no
statuses
disrespect to him, but I think he's overrated.
I pulled up my Facebook statuses from the 09-2010 finals, and I was very mad at Ray Allen. I have to go back and watch the finals to see what he did.
You
But I
owe
was
that man.
angry at
You
Ray
owe
Allen.
him. You owe him LeBron's first ring. Stop lying.
That's cool. But I'm talking about the 09-2010
You could be
finals.
angry all you want to, but you
That
owe
man
him.
hit one shot.
You could
It was
be
a great
angry-
shot, but he hit one shot.
You could be angry all you want to. He hit the one
LeBron,
that matters.
That's LeBron's second ring.
Tell him.
His first ring was versus Durant.
It was versus Durant. But is the second one not the one that mattered?
All of them matter. Fuck are you talking about?
That second one, what's the most valuable LeBron ring minus the Cavs? Because that Cavs ring is worth 2 rings.
That's all right.
What you mean with the purple and gold?
Hit the button for yourself. You do good,
You
though. You on that shit, boy.
If you win a championship for the
You on
Lakers,
that shit.
that means more than,
You're
than most
lying
other
your
franchises.
motherfucking ass off. For the second greatest basketball player to ever play, you lying your motherfucking ass off.
Third.
He balled out that.
He wasn't even the best player in that playoffs until AD got hurt.
He balled out that series. the game he got criticized for the most. He had like 40-some points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists, and got criticized that he passed to a wide-open Danny Green, who didn't need to shoot that shot.
Did he lose?
No, he won in 6.
More victories for minor league coaches.
They won in 6.
More victories for minor
He
league
didn't
coaches.
lose. He won.
More victories for minor league coaches.
That was his 4th ring.
They lost that game though, didn't they?
All right, look, this is just off subject. I got women at the bar at 9:30. So when this game is over, start to wrap it up.
Man, who are you talking to?
I was just talking to everybody.
I'm asking you who you talking to.
Everybody.
You got to put up equipment like we do, motherfucker.
I know.
You told us that before the show. We fine.
I know.
We good.
I was just telling
Relax. We good.
everybody.
We good.
He said
That man said the women more important than his job. I respect it.
No, bro.
That
we
man
gonna
went
be done
clean
by the
Frankie
time-
Lyman in here.
We gonna be done.
We
It's
done.
like
Wrap
fucking
this
a
up
minute
real
left.
quick. I got the woman at the bottom.
You talking about an hour from now, G. When did it take us longer than an hour to wrap up?
I was just saying,
I'm just saying, when it'll take us longer than an hour to wrap up?
early in the day.
You've told us I gotta go on a date in 3 hours. We like, gee, we shoot for 2.5 hours. I'm gotta go on a date for 3 hours. We've made it happen. What are you talking about?
This is true.
Exactly.
Also, why do we treat Aiden like he's not the number 1 pick?
We don't treat him like he's not the
People
number
do.
1 pick. No, we don't. He's in a draft with two generational talents,
Who was it to?
Luka Doncic and Trae Young. And
Is
he
Aiden
just
not one?
No, that's not. That's different. What I believe, even doing point guard, we've heard point guards say that it takes longer for big men to develop in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I never thought he was gonna come out the gate being Luka Doncic or Trae Young. I always expected him to be DeAndre Ayton. And even when he was averaging 14-9 or 12-9 or 13-9 his rookie season, it's like, yo, this dude is gonna be one of them guys.
Yeah, that's decent.
I've been but honestly,
Shooting 60%.
No, I'm asking you a question. When have I said DeAndre Ayton wasn't gonna be that guy since he got drafted?
You said Phoenix should have picked Luka.
I agree. I still feel that way. Luka and Devin, you would have never needed a fucking Chris Paul, ever.
Look at this guy, G. That shit crazy, G.
It's
That's
smooth.
Crazy. Since Lou
No,
Alcindor. Not even Kareem.
no,
Since Lou
no.
Alcindor.
According to you, it's the stat era. It's the stat era.
He took 10 shots. G.
It's the stat era.
He took 10 shots.
So I'm confused. Then is it not the stat era or is it stat era?
It's a stat error, but he took 10 shots. G.
No, I'm confused.
He missed 2 shots.
No.
That ain't
I'm
got nothing to do with you
confused.
missing 2 shots.
Why?
Stat
It's a
error
stat
means
era.
people put up points because
They defending the shooters. They defend the 3-point shooters because they don't want them to get threes off, and that's
Alright,
why he
so
get
that's
easy
what's
buckets.
happening.
This is a stat area. I'm sorry, it's a stat area. No, I'm just saying. This is my art. This is my problem with you. You will say this is a stat era, but then be like, Aiden had a great game, getting 19
he had
rebounds.
A great game, 19 fucking boards.
But you just used earlier to discredit
But I'm
Giannis
saying
and say
the
it was a
man-
stat
Suns
era.
win, by the way,
The
118
man-
to 105.
The man missed 2 shots all day, bro.
It's a stat era.
He did something since Lou Alcindor.
It's the stat era,
Lou
according to
Alcindor the
you.
last one that did it.
Look,
It's
Giannis
been a
had
stat era.
Giannis had 20 and 17. It's a stat era.
Okay.
It's a stat era, according to
Great
Patton.
game, Giannis.
It's a stat era.
Do you expect the same things from Aiden that you expect from Giannis?
Actually, yes, but
Oh, wow, that's deep.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
That's deep.
Why?
That's deep.
Why?
That's deep. I said that's
Why?
deep. I just said that's
On
deep.
any given night, he should be able to give me 15 to 20, and he should be able to give me 12 to 20 rebounds.
Okay.
Now, will he do it every night? Hell the fuck no.
I think
But
you
on-
expect 30 from the boy Giannis.
I
Unless
actually,
he ailing.
I actually don't expect 30. And Lee, what did I tell you earlier when we was in the car? Can you say it for me so that way I don't say it when I was talking about what Giannis needs to do today in the mic?
He just needs to be a force and be effective. That's it.
And he was. But if Drew Holiday is gonna go 4-15 or whatever from the
out
field,
to the black women
and
on
middle
TV.
exactly. Shout out to Malika Andrews and Maria Taylor, them 2 beautiful black queens. I love to see it happening. Don't let them old haters bring you down. Go make your own shit if they don't fuck with it.
Exactly. And if y'all want to have some wine and talk about the whole situation,
Come to HNB Media.
No, dude, no. Wait a minute. Whoa. If you want to have some wine and talk about the whole situation, call T. Do not come to HNB Media because
Yes,
that's the
I
kind
am-
of shit that'll get you canceled.
I'm not affiliated
No,
with
it's-
HNB Media, so
He is, but his views and opinions are not expressed by HNB
exactly.
Media.
I'm just trying to take that on me.
No. I'm just saying his comments was different than what we said.
Exactly. That was a
T is not an HNB
What he
Media
said.
employee. He is a guest. But Malika Andrews and Maria Taylor, shout out to y'all. Seriously, not because of diversity and none of that bullshit. Like, I appreciate good work. And I see a lot of buddy in this new generation of Twitter meets the NBA players, because a lot of these NBA players have grown up on Twitter, so their favorite Twitter tweeters are now their favorite people to go to. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's fine. But I think with us going into this new generation of social media being a commanding force behind sports and media, it would be smart of the smartest people in the room to bet on women, and the women that are actually out there making connections with athletes that are beyond vanity. And I think, no, I'm for real. I'm dead. No, stop. Stop. No, I'm for real. No.
That was great.
Beyond,
That was great word
I'm not
choice.
talking about looks.
Great word
beyond
choice.
vanity.
Great word choice.
And vanity meaning the perception of
It
what
was great
people
word
see
choice.
you
It was great word
and
choice.
who they and how they
just
see
laughed
you
at it. It
as.
was great word choice. It was good.
And I
Great
think
word.
that
I just laughed at
substance.
it.
No, I'm serious. Substance, especially when we all know the NBA is a black culture at this point in time, and it's intertwined with black
It's
culture.
been that way since the 70s.
It has been. No, I'm just saying, but still. So let's not act like we don't know what it is. So shout out to those women for doing their thing and standing up and being extraordinary, because it takes extraordinary people to do extraordinary things. But it's time for a vibe back. Hit the music, Lee. Let's get out of here.
No, I'm just wait. We'll stop before everything happens.
Oh, hold on, to TPJ's point earlier. The Suns shot 10 more free throws,
Okay.
and the only people that shot free throws besides Giannis, Brooke Lopez went to the line once. He was 0 of 2, and Drew Holiday was 2 of 2.
Middleton didn't
That's
take
it.
a free throw?
Did not take one
That's
free throw all game.
egregious. I'm sorry. That's egregious.
Real quick. Has anybody had the Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich?
It's great.
You've had it?
You know, it's one
And
right there by the crib.
hey, don't do that. We don't do that here. Don't spoil where you live. It's a small city.
You know how
No,
many
I just
Kentucky
said it's
Fried
one by the
Chickens?
crib.
Did you just hear what I said? It is a small ass city. Do not be giving up your motherfucking location. No, stop. I've been here a decade. You don't give up
people
little.
will track down
I
with
don't
the
tell. If I
100
live by El
KFCs.
Pollo Loco, I'm not saying yo. I went no. We don't say none of that. Leave it off the air, G. It's millions of people that could potentially have access to this. All it takes is a Google search.
But you still don't know how close I am to wherever KFC.
You
that
don't
is.
know who watching you, T.
It's all good.
You live in Los Angeles. You know how
mean,
many times
pull-
you
pull
heard
up-
of people
pull-
getting robbed, G?
Pull up if you want to. I'm from Chicago.
That's not the point.
right in the camera.
Point
Pull up if you
is,
want to.
we don't let y'all know where y'all at, because we don't know y'all like
They didn't
that.
let the GDs in the dough.
Exactly.
Just
I don't. I'm dead. I know that might sound wild, G, but I swear to God, I don't say nothing
Moral
related
of
to
the
where I
story
live.
is I've had it because
good?
of whatever reason.
Is it
but
good?
it's-
Better than Popeyes.
It's comparable. Also, KFC has fries that are really fucking good that are worth like a trip to KFC if you don't normally go there.
If KFC told you to do a commercial similar to Mary J. Blige commercial, would you do it?
For the right bag, yeah, for sure.
Man said, like Dave Chappelle said, chicken, I'll do it for free, chicken. Turn the music up, let's go. I'll do it for free, chicken. Let's Pavi, y'all go ahead and get your plugs in, G. Let's get up out of here, man. Hey, T, thank you for 3 years in a row.
Thank
joining
y'all for
us.
having me.
T is always the person that is, as I told him, is the most, is him and our homie Steph is the most leveled in the room in terms of just being chill. Even though Pavi's very chill, we still in our own dynamics. So shout out to T for always coming through, bringing a third perspective, a very level perspective. We appreciate you. We know you produce music and you're a super producer, but I still believe you would have made the league if you didn't get hurt, regardless of what you say.
appreciate
I have
you.
that much belief in you.
My
You would have
guy,
been in the league
always.
making beats like Kevin Durant. Shout out to KD.
Exactly.
Shout out 35 Ventures. I rock with y'all.
I would have just been
keep going.
I would have been in the league and really just on the end of the bench getting fits off because I make too much money to not do that much. But
And then you would have had somewhere to, you would have, all your travel would have been funded.
exactly,
Black James Bond. They would have called you James Bond in the league, G.
for real.
Like, who is he with all,
every off season, I'm just you won't find me. I'll be out the country.
G, who is he with all the models coming to the game? Braun ain't even got these models. Like, man, I met her in Istanbul. We were sitting by the beach at the Soho House. Like, G, it's a Soho House in Istanbul.
There is a Soho House in Istanbul.
Hard body.
It's fire.
You been?
I haven't been. I'm trying to go this summer.
Hard body.
But I'm T. Thank you for having me, Hoops and Brews. You can find me the music at Join the Swim Team, or you can follow me on Instagram at Taurus like the sign. That's exactly how it's spelled, regular. New music with the boy Pav and in general, and we here. Game 1, Suns.
Yes, sir. We
As
out.
always, follow me on Twitter at PavyWord, PavyWord, word all one word. I got to use the bathroom, but PavyWord, word all one word. Softly video coming out really, really soon. Shout out Lee, shout out T, shout out TP, J. Why you laugh?
Yes, sir. Peace out. Hoops and Brews. Hopefully we'll see y'all again before the finals. Love y'all. Respect. Let's get it.
Cheers.